Opinion. You got your boy TJ here. You got Trey right there. What's
What's
popping, Cuzzo?
happening? Not much,
You
man.
back? You know what
Shoot.
I'm saying? You had a week of hiatus,
Yeah,
winning
man.
championships.
Yeah. Just small things to a giant. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the West Georgia Fury. If anybody little league baseball fan out there, we out here.
You say y'all off for the next 2 weeks though, coming up, right? Starting this week.
Yeah. We off for the next 2 weeks, man. I'm proud of them boys, man. They the number one team in the state, number 17 in the nation right now, man.
Oh, those big dog statuses or whatever.
Big
Hey,
dog status, man.
we gotta let y'all know. We got a when that cabin trip supposed to be, cuz?
It's is it Labor Day
Sometime in
weekend?
May.
Yeah, it's the end of
Sometime
the
in May.
last weekend in May. Last weekend in May.
Yeah, so we're gonna have it's a couples type retreat or whatever. So we're gonna give you an insight of our women, our family, stuff like this here. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do everything, and but y'all gonna get a show with me and Trey like side by side. But we gotta make sure we can get the minister in there too. That's the only thing I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out how to do this outside of in my house or whatever. So the minister gonna be joining on in a little bit or whatever. We went on and started because he said he had some stuff to take care of. But this episode this week, we really ain't got nothing particular to talk about. You know, we're just gonna talk about we're basically gonna be freestyling, talk about anything that we might have noticed the scene is going on this week or whatever, or however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
But as y'all see, I put up all these major news broadcast systems on the image, the thumbnail, and I got that black fist in there. So it's all gonna always circle back to us at the end of the day. But I do have one subject I said we can talk about, our girl Christian or what I want our faithful followers or whatever. She been on that. What's the dude? The Derek.
Derek Jackson.
She been on his head.
Derek Jackson.
She been on bruh head. So what's your opinion on bruh situation? First, let me tell you what happened for people that don't know, that don't really be caring. Because I always seen this stuff like on YouTube, but I never actually clicked on it to see what bro really be talking about or whatever. Because I knew by the titles who it was geared towards or whatever. So it was something for females or whatever. But Buddy, he's a self-proclaimed relationship expert. Is that what it is? Or a woman's
he's a marriage. He's like a marriage guru.
Self-proclaimed couples guru or whatever. Guru. So he sit up here and he talked the good talk, but it has come out this dude ain't no different than any other man out here. For all you women that held him up on this pedestal, he out here dog walking some of y'all bras or whatever. So you know, your opinion on that, right quick, man. Trey.
I mean, I think it's funny. It's like
hilarious.
I don't know. It's like not even to me. It ain't even the fact that he kind of cheated or whatever. That's like almost like normal dude stuff. I hate to say that, but
right.
That's what it is.
It happens.
Yeah, but it's the fact that how he be bashing him. Like I would listen to a lot of stuff where he was really going in on dudes who go back on their old lady, man. Like if you want to give it to somebody else, let the next man have her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, and you just can't say that kind of stuff and then do what he just did, man.
Right.
So I mean, look, I'm gonna give you a little example. Are you familiar with Inky Johnson? Play with University of Tennessee. Either one that got paralyzed and messes on up.
Yeah.
So mess around with my son. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So my son played against his son's team this weekend. Yesterday. So I met him and I actually chopped it up with him. And dude is cool, down to earth. Like I met a bunch of celebrities. That's probably easily hands down the coolest one that I've ever met in my life. But he's a motivational speaker, right? So that's like him being a motivational speaker with being an asshole, dickhead in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like dude he's a motivational speaker. Then when I met him, like I was trying to walk away from him because he started the conversation. Like, you know, like he was just that down to earth, man.
Right.
So with this Derrick Jackson situation, you can't speak one way and then live another. You can't do that.
That's real. And like what you said, bro, Inky, like I had this. It was a CD back when people had CDs or whatever. They had all these different motivational speakers on there, and he was actually one of the people on there. They even had a blind guy that was a motivational speaker on there. So yeah.
So you know all about it then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know about him or whatever. Then like you can, if people didn't want to know about him, you can just pull him up on YouTube. That's why as soon as you said it, you know what I'm saying? Because when I had the CD, I didn't know that he was paralyzed on one side, but then when I actually saw him on YouTube, I was like, oh, that's bro. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's that. But like, oh boy, it's funny because like you say, he do all this bashing towards couple dudes or whatever, and then he don't found himself in that position. But what was funnier is like after he did I guess the first he said it wasn't sexual. He cheated, but it wasn't sexual, which is I don't. He had an affair or something like that, but it wasn't sexual.
A sexual relationship. They didn't involve sex.
I couldn't find that nowhere in the dictionary, brother. I don't know what that means or whatever.
What?
So then he came back and said, yeah, I did have sex with these other females. So you had your wife sitting up there looking goofy, you know what I'm saying? And then when he sit up there and reviewed his own apology, and he was talking about himself in third person, a big up in himself or whatever. So
no,
I'm like, bro,
it confused me. I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about?
A narcissist. He's a narcissist, bro. This dude is crazy. That like he's showing that he ain't that guy. But I will give him this credit here. With all this going on, a lot of people that didn't know about him know about him now. A lot of people that probably ain't following him just to see how he gonna talk now. So in actuality, he kind of winning. You know what I'm saying? At the behest of his marriage, but he's winning.
Right. I mean, I did feel bad for the wife. I meant to actually come on the show with a bonnet and some glasses on, man. I meant to do that, but I just forgot to do it.
Did you see her reply? Did you see her reply?
I ain't seen no reply from her. What'd she say?
Yeah, man, she had a church sermon. The whole thing was a church sermon. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. I really don't. She had a whole church sermon up there, bro. She was like, that's something he got to account for. And she started talking about the Bible and all this stuff. I'm like, what the hell they got to do with you talking about what's going on, like you and Buddy? Like she had a whole church sermon or whatever. So
man, she was in. I know she was embarrassed, man. I know she was.
Had to be. But most times, well, I ain't gonna say most times. Sometimes when you see celebrities in that type of limelight, and that male is the primary financial income in the house, the women stick around or whatever. Like you seen what happened with Kobe and his wife. She sat up there and he up here raping white girls in the booty. You know what I'm saying? So, so I'm just saying.
I mean, I would that was slightly different. I mean, I don't know because Kobe got on there, he crying and junk. You know,
he had a rape, but he had a rape at the time. At the time, he had a rape case though.
He did have a rape case, but I don't know.
I'm with you because dude looked like a weirdo. Kobe shit was just like, bro, that's fine, but his stuff is like, bro, you the guy you be talking about. So all this professionalism you have, and you talking about yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
You trying to rehab yourself. And I don't like people like him anyway, because anybody that take a page out of the Steve Harvey lane or whatever for dealing with these females, I stay away from that, man, because when
that's all Steve Harvey straight up.
When Steve Harvey came out with that book, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman, like that right there messed up the game right there. Then you had all these different dudes, you know what I'm saying, want to follow in that lane. I mean, to my knowledge, Steve Harvey is the OG of that. It might have been somebody before Steve or whatever, but he was at the time he was the biggest person to be doing something like that. But I ain't gonna say it's giving up man code or whatever. It's just like you talking about you talking about yourself in this book. So you basically keeping the women from avoiding men like you. But there's other type of dirtbag and scumbags out here that dog females out, and you ain't in that lane because you ain't that type of dude. I don't know if Steve Harvey beat no females or whatever. And I don't even know if nothing in the book about beating no females. But if you ain't really walking that walk for the dude that beat on females, you only have an outside perspective of how a female should deal with it. Because everybody would say you should walk away, you should do this and the third, but unless you actually in that position, what can I say? You know, so
right.
It's hilarious though. To see what's going on with this dude here, man, it's hilarious. I feel like he deserves every last little bit of it. Every last little bit of it. But like I say, he's winning. He's definitely winning.
Yeah. I mean, a part of me kind of do wonder, is this a hoax? Is this shit like, you know what I'm saying, this fake news or just to get motherfuckers to buy their next book? What's up, Minister?
What's happening?
It could be. It could be where you know he's finna come out with a book. He finna come out with a book. If
they come out with a book together, it's a gimmick, bro. It's a gimmick to it.
Hey, it might be. And then she with everything finna start opening up because everybody getting shot and all this type of stuff. Things was about to start opening up again. So now he finna get these speaking engagements again, and he finna play off that. He financially he finna win.
Who y'all talking about?
But I don't know.
Yes, the car we talking about him.
Yeah, hey, this my thing though, man.
Derrick Jackson.
So homo though, but you get a dude like Derrick Jackson, motherfucker, stay in the gym. You think you the only one? I don't know, bro.
That's real. Hey. Now, what's funny though? Somebody pulled up his college basketball stats. Or whatever. He was a bum.
I seen that shit too.
I mean, his football stats or whatever.
Football, yeah, everything was zeros.
Yeah, he a bum. He a bum. He just looked hard.
Yeah,
like, bro, you did all that living weights, bro. You a bum.
But I just don't see how you can call yourself an expert at anything if you only been doing it for 4 years. He been married 4 years, man. You ain't no fucking expert. You know what I'm
saying? She said, "Why it seems like his wife getting out of heat?"
He put that heat on her by bringing her in front of people. That ain't how you handle situations like that, man. You keep that shit in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody should have ever really seen her, if you ask me.
By him being a quote unquote a public figure, you know what I'm saying? I think he had to address it, but he shouldn't have brought her out there or whatever. Or just the way it was all done, it did seem authentic to me, and she seemed like she didn't want to be there. But he's like, baby, this good for the brand, blah, this, and the third. Or I don't know.
No, I mean the way that he was holding her hand, it was like, bitch, you better not get up. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear nothing about no gag order.
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear nothing about no gag order.
Hold on, the wife was pregnant, or the side chick was pregnant?
Not a side chick.
I don't doubt it, man. Hey man, let's be. I'm being real, dog. Hey, bro, he a young, handsome, muscular motherfucker, and he got money. Niggas, side bitches come with that. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because that's what she's saying. Like, people judging her like she deserved to be cheated on because of appearance. I don't believe that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that when somebody chooses to cheat, whatever type of reason they want to say, at the end of the day, is a decision that you make. I literally just had this conversation with my step pops at the shop today or whatever. I was like, if I ever chose to cheat, it ain't got nothing to do with Shawty doing. Like, I might use it as an excuse, or give it. It might give me a little. Convince me to do it. But at the end of the day, it is a 100% my decision to do it or whatever.
No, so, Halle Berry get cheated on all the time, and that's a bad motherfucker.
Right.
Well,
I don't think it's appearance or whatever. I mean,
she look better than Derrick Jones' wife.
I actually think Derrick Jones' wife. I actually think
Jackson, my man, Jackson.
His wife, I think she's attractive.
But first of all, you think everybody's attractive, but I'm not saying she alright. She no bad.
She's alright, bro.
But you think everybody's attractive.
I like the way she looks. I like
1 through 10.
You like the way
1 through 10.
You like the way every female look, Minister.
That's not true.
What female have we brought on here that you said
that's not true?
You said
I thought
wasn't attractive.
I definitely thought she was sexy with that bonnet.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
I just seemed like she was around the house and he said, I'm finna do this live. He probably grabbed her hand and come on and she was just like,
I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's like a woman in her natural state.
I'm not saying she's ugly though. She's not ugly at all. She's just average female.
Yeah, I mean, real talk. Go ahead, man. So I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna front. I know everybody kind of getting on him, but I'm gonna keep it real. I kind of feel like the side chicks, they messed the game up. Like, I felt like they acted like they didn't know what was going on. And I guess he ain't do something he wasn't supposed to do, or something happened, and they got mad because they decided to call. I mean, what I heard on Tasha K's actually show, and they actually called her and told her, spilled all the beans on the situation. They spilled the beans on her and told all her business, all his business and stuff like that.
Right. That's exactly what probably done happened.
And I think that's kind of whack, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because think about it. Why would you like? I mean, this dude constantly like the advice that he gives. Like, I mean, it's not reality. You know what I'm saying? Yes, if you listen to him, you listen to something, make you feel good about yourself. So, you know, I respect Ed. Like, listen, he was doing his thing. He found a lane, he got an audience, he's providing for his family. Obviously, you know, somebody listened to his advice, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then all of a sudden, these chicks want to mess everything up. I mean, I don't understand his wife. I mean, I don't really get her. Like, I guess she's trying to be all biblical and stuff. I feel like that's fake because it sounds like you like
reality. I just told him she had a whole church sermon when she stood up there and did her own thing. I was like, what the hell is she talking about?
No, real talk. I think she for real about the Bible stuff, but I think that's the only way she can come to herself is go through like Christ or whatever. That's what I think.
If you listen to that thing though, bro, if you listen to her talking, it's like, all right, you can do that, but what the hell they gotta do? Like, it's supposed to be a response to that situation. She literally had a church sermon, bro. I was like,
but the thing is,
I feel like a little kid in church.
Didn't she say they was on and off for 12 years? Like,
I don't know.
Come on, man.
Bro,
I mean, that's what when he said it, I'm like, that's a long ass time to be on and off. Like, I mean, and you knew where he was. I'm pretty sure she knew what was going on. I'm pretty sure he probably was laying up in the house and everything. Like, I mean, this dude, he all up at the other chick house laying up. Like, you don't think she thinking like, oh, this nigga been gone for a couple of weeks? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like,
hold on, did y'all hear the reason that he did it though?
What was his reason?
Basically,
he blamed it on God. He blamed it on God.
Yeah, he got an attitude with God because when he
accepted God in his life and started cheating
his life up. Yeah. So he started getting signed.
My thing is,
hold on, say that again.
Hold on, got a good one. He married.
He blamed it on. He accepted Christ in his life, and that caused him to start cheating. But my thing is, okay, I'm with you, minister. Like, yeah, these females might they might have put all the information out there and this, that, and the third. But bruh, you look like the goofy because the stuff you talking about. It's like you can't sit up and say don't do dope, and then we find out you smoking dope, bro. It just doesn't make any sense.
But you know what's funny? There are people that don't Flavor tell you don't do dope.
Exactly. I mean, and then how do we look at like, man, you like you're goofy?
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's when you find out the truth. That's when you find out. I mean, everybody gets exposed. I mean, especially nowadays on the internet.
No, not
I don't believe the women when they say they didn't have social media, bro. This is 2021. I just don't believe that. Like, you knew about this dude. Like,
some people don't have social media, but
she's like 30 something.
Oh, no. But you still know who the motherfucker is.
Like, she know who that motherfucker is. Like,
she know who he is.
Don't do that. It ain't like you was like 55 and maybe you in your early 30s, Charlie. You young enough to be on social media.
Yeah, the best pad in Midtown.
Hey man, I ain't mad at him.
If he had a bachelor pad, he had it all mapped out. He had it all mapped out perfectly.
Yeah, if you got a bachelor pad,
I never watched none of his. I never watched none of his thing because, like I said, it wasn't geared towards men or whatever. And I'm not going to listen to those men sit and bash man for a woman or whatever. Like, that's gay to me. But if he had it all mapped out, like he had the game, like he had a terrific plan. And I don't know if he ever talked about his wife and these things. Like, you have to ask somebody to actually watch this stuff to say if he talked about his wife or not. Cause have you ever looked at his stuff though? Have anybody else like really paid this dude attention? I seen him, but I never clicked on it though. I never clicked on it.
Yeah, I'm like that. It's like I seen him, so I know who he is. I know who he was talking about, but I can't say I ain't subscribed to him or nothing like that.
All right. So with that being said, we can't say if he ever talked about his wife. So because like if you're not talking about if you're not talking about your wife, then these females probably didn't know you was married in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean,
but you would hope somebody that's talking about relationship stuff is in a relationship. Like, I'm not listening to somebody single.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying about it? So yeah.
Man, I'm just trying to figure out his wife's angle because she definitely wasn't like the fact that she came out there the first time in the bonnet and stuff, and then the next time they
said it's not a bonnet. Somebody said that wasn't a bonnet. Takara said that ain't a bonnet, bro. I don't know what it was.
What is it?
Well, whatever the thing on her head. The second time
go out
it was a wave cap. It was a wave cap.
Like you ain't gonna be seen in public with this
wave cap on. The second time she did the video, and then she started talking about the spiritual warfare and all that stuff. I feel like I feel like it started. I don't know. Maybe I think it's an angle with her. I don't think like I feel like she knows. I don't think you with a nigga on and off for 12. You with a nigga on and off for 12 years, and you don't know that he's messing around. You know he's on TV. You know what kind of advice he giving. He got money. Like I mean, he can't be at the house all the time. I don't understand what kind of speaking engagement he would really have. I mean, I understand he's going around
doing COVID.
Yeah, big facts.
But I'm saying it's like how you don't know. I mean, he was juggling 3 women. Like, I mean, you telling me ain't nobody. I feel like the other two probably didn't know, but I feel like the wife probably knew, and I think the other 2 was one of them situations where he probably didn't want to. I don't know. Some kind of way something happened. Because they just started running their mouth and stuff, and I feel like, man, they knew what it was, man.
He might got that one side chick on the side, like, I'm gonna play my part, man. I'm gonna play my part, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. You take care of me. And it could have been that though, like the money could have dried up. You know what I'm saying?
But
yeah.
So
the one that he's allegedly got pregnant, I mean, I don't think she needed his money. She was a surgeon. I don't really know much about her.
Yeah,
I mean. I don't know. I feel like he did. Maybe he did get exposed as far as that him cheating. I think that was the exposure. But I feel like with him and his wife, I feel like they knew what was going on. She looked like she don't. I don't know. She just really didn't. I mean, maybe she got her own thing going, or maybe she don't like
just said.
Give a fuck like that. And she like nigga, I'm not dressing up. I'm coming just like this. I'm gonna talk my talk or something. I'm gonna make it seem like we could work this out or something because what I'm saying.
I agree with the car, bro. I think Buddy using religion against her. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that could be an angle, man. I believe that could be an angle.
But they both.
And she going with it. And she going with it because she using religion to stay with them.
Yeah.
Now look, I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying they should break it. They should break up or nothing like that. I'm saying they should have never bring that shit public. They should have just kept that shit in the closet and just kept it pushing. They should have put it. I don't want to do that.
I thought that it became public because the information was leaked publicly though.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
Before his brand, he had to say something, bro. He a brand, bro. He's not just an average dude. He's a brand.
I understand that, but you still don't got to drag your wife into that situation.
I agree with that part. I agree.
You come out by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I would have been like, man, my wife finna get some counseling. I'm like, man, my wife finna get some counseling. I'm not finna slur her name or nothing like that. I already don't disrespected my marriage. Let me save all this.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't got, as far as I know, he don't got no other videos with his wife in it. His first video with his wife in it is the one of him saying that he was slanging dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
that's pretty bad. And then there's a response for him first time saying, I did cheat on my wife. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't have sex with the females. So, it was a response to a response.
Yeah, nah, I'm tight on that, man.
I think what it is, probably he had his wife on a low key and wasn't nobody supposed to find out about her, but somebody kind of found out about her and it got spreaded. That's what I feel like. I feel like she was on the low. Maybe, I mean, like I said, it was on and off separated for 12 years. Like, how you on and off with somebody that's not consistent? Like, why would you? I mean, come on. You should already know that this ain't you on and off with a person. It wasn't like they was together consistently.
Hey, but that happens during relationships, though. You got a lot of people out here that's on and off or whatever. So I'm not just gonna use the fact that we on and off. That means it ain't probably his first. No, what I'm saying is probably not his first time cheating. You know what I'm saying? His first time is in the public eye or whatever. So for some reason, they always fall apart and get back together. We know countless couples out here like that or whatever.
According to his own words, he even said it himself in one of his little seminar things. He was talking here like, if you catch your man cheating, it probably ain't his first time cheating. That's his first time he got caught. So, nigga, he's eating them words right now. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, he know that's what that audience wants to hear. They want to hear a man say that to them because he ain't the only one that does that. Steve Harvey wrote a book about that. It is so many celebrities that do this, how to think like a man, how to get a man, how to do this. And it's like man has been the same since the beginning of time. Like, I don't understand. We coexist with each other since the beginning of time. How are you needing all these books to understand how a man is? I don't get it. And I feel like the ones that kind of got some damage, and they might need to see a therapist and stop trying to read a book. and kind of get to know themselves and stuff like that, because they're telling you the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And most of these chicks ain't probably gonna do what the book says anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you know one way women can weed out niggas, which, hey, stop giving it up so fast. Not saying every woman does it, but you know, make niggas wait for stuff.
I don't feel that. Fuck that. What you talking about, bro? Hell, I ain't finna wait out. Man, fuck you talking about, man? That's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't with that. A woman see a woman now, she sees that and she like, well, I'm not gonna waste my time because you just trying to hurt.
Okay, and they listen to Steve Harvey saying, but listen, they do that shit and still get cheated on. So when you choose to give up the sex a week from now or 3 months from now, that nigga gonna cheat if you want to cheat, bro. So they ain't got nothing to do with it when she give up the box, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with she give up the box. So I
mean, if you trying to just fuck on others, you ain't finna wait 4-5 months just to go fuck on another bitch. I don't.
Why you won? Niggas out here patient, bro. Niggas know how to play the weight game real good out here, bro.
Right. I mean,
come on, man. Don't do that, minister. Don't do that, bro.
But the average nigga ain't finna just be way patient.
Don't turn into Steve Harvey. Don't turn to Steve Harvey and Derrick Jackson. I don't need y'all to turn to them niggas. Let's be real, but a nigga will wait a broad out and still be dogging out, fucking other broads on the side. Just because I'm waiting 5 months don't mean I ain't fucking nobody else. Come on, man. Come on, man.
So look, all right, so if a woman came to you and said, TJ, how do I find the man? Like, what traits or what qualities do I look for? How do I weed them out? Like, that's all the minister was saying, is to weed them out by waiting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got niggas out here that are look, they play listen right now. Me and Trey married. But we know it's that nigga on the sideline waiting right now. We might know who exactly he is, but we know it's a nigga out there waiting, bro. Let's be honest now. It's a nigga waiting for one of us to fuck up the slide in.
To wait just to fuck a bitch, just to fuck other bitches. I mean,
niggas will play that game.
And I'm fucking other bitches. I might even probably not even trying to fuck with you like that no more.
Yeah, right now you're speaking how you would handle it, but we know it's niggas out here that will play that game. They did just a friend and all this type of stuff here. Come on, man.
But I feel like it is some niggas. But I just think it could knock out a lot of niggas, because a lot of niggas ain't got that discipline.
You know
what I'm saying? I just feel like
you got a lot of dudes
that play the part. Not for no pussy. Not for no pussy.
Bro. You got niggas killing niggas over. You got niggas out here killing niggas over pussy. Why the fuck they ain't gonna play the weight game? Risking their whole life over a piece of pussy. Risking their whole life over niggas will play the game. So all I'm saying is, like, when we force him, first of all, don't talk that talk, bro. I'm telling you, man, I know niggas out here that'll play that game, and then when they get the box, they're gonna dog out just like they would have did. They would have got it the next day. And but for him putting his wife out there like that, like, you might hit me and Trace. We got a small following, very small following, but we might speak on our wife, but y'all ain't never seen our wife or whatever. So it just how it goes. Like, this ain't the lane for my wife to be in right here. But I said some minister before you got on here, whatever. We got a cabin trip coming up or whatever. So yeah, that's the first time the world gonna see our wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, niggas will play the game, man. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. Yeah. If you wanna, you gonna play the game. So my thing is, a female come out to me, like, you just get and say, how do I weed them out or whatever? Shawty, you gotta let him weed himself out. At the end of the day, people always they gonna show their hand eventually. And sometimes,
and that's what I'm saying. That was like that's a tactic to use to get them to show their hand.
Because it's just like
the only thing they can do.
But it's just like dude saying, how do I get a good woman? You got to see it for yourself. So you might lose, you might win. It's more women out here than men or whatever. So, you know.
But there is stuff you can do though.
Like.
I know one thing you do. Hey, for all the single guys out there, what you do, you leave out $100, like, where you know she's gonna be at.
That's too much money. You gotta leave $1. That's too much money. You gotta leave $1.
That ain't too much money, man.
No, you gotta leave $1.
To know if she's a keeper.
$1,
if she's still $1, she's a crackhead, bro. She's smoking dope.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's
if
true.
She's still your $1, she's still $100.
You still $1.
So
yeah,
$1.
No, this is what you do. No, this is what you do.
You gotta cancel that.
No, let me tell you what you do. You go buy your bag of Skittles, put them in like in a glass jar right there, and walk away. But you gotta count the Skittles before you leave them. And then when you leave, count the Skittles. Go back and count the Skittles.
Oh, you a thief,
oh, this
bitch.
bro ain't 3 Skittles. Yo, this honest bitch.
Now you petty as hell if you do some shit like that.
Oh man,
I ain't gonna lie, nigga, like, we would have took some. I know I would have took some. She walked in that room, give me a couple of them.
Man, hey, I wouldn't. She would have came back. I'm still eating.
Yeah. Put a little song. He got a couple Ziploc bags. Can you take my kid?
I had 6 oranges in here. Why is it only 3 oranges left? You a thief,
man.
It's over with.
Listen. Shout out to Derek Jackson, man. You ain't do nothing wrong. Your side chicks are out of line. They should have understand. You gotta understand your position, bro. You ain't the point guard, so stop playing the point guard. Okay, you the center. Be the center. All right, you ain't got to. You gonna know gossip and stuff. Want to expose him because you upset. That's the thing, man. When you have multiple women, that's what happens, man. You over here telling them, and especially if you telling the woman like, "Oh, you finna leave your wife, bro." If you have no intention on leaving your wife, just say, "I don't have no intentions on leaving my wife. That's my life partner, but I could do this, and this is what we can do." But I have no. Don't be telling you. I think when you be lying to these chicks and they for some reason be believing your ass, that's where they be fucking up at.
You gotta sell them a dream to keep on.
But stop selling them a dream. Tell them reality. Tell them like, hey yo, instead of selling you, I'm gonna give you reality. I'm this for free, so you don't have no misunderstandings.
Okay,
as simple as that, bro. Come on, bro.
It ain't that simple,
check this out though. Now we were just talking about picking a good female or whatever. So if you're gonna choose this lifestyle of dealing with side chicks, you gotta pick a grade side chick.
Exactly,
bro.
man.
So you gotta blame him then. Like what I'm saying is, Mills, you ain't giving this dude no fault. Like you feel like he just did what he's supposed to do or whatever. Like no, bro. He embarrassed his wife at the end of the day. He embarrassed his wife.
How do we know that? How do we know
whether she was with the goofy stuff? Because people out here dogging his wife out on his social media.
I'm gonna say so many memes and shit on.
So whether if she was with the game or not, he didn't keep up his end of the bargain and keep it out of the face of the public eye.
Yeah,
that's the attention. I mean, I mean, well, somebody knew he had a wife. They exposed that he had a wife. I'm guessing he wasn't out here acting like he moving like he had a wife. I think that's the only reason why they brought. I feel like that's the only reason why she got brought into this. Maybe she got a whole nother nigga. Maybe she doing her own thing outside of this. We don't know because nobody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You said everything.
Like
right there.
You think she ain't doing the same thing? Like I don't think she just sitting at the house. I think she out there doing what she doing too. But they probably got this understanding.
I think she going to school to be a minister. God dang, boy, she was up there preaching.
Man,
I feel like that shit.
If you out there playing the game in the streets like that, don't embarrass your people, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying this right. Don't embarrass your people, though, dog.
Right, like if you gonna do it, and you out here, that's just like right now. Let's say the people, our small little following or whatever, and I get caught up cheating on my wife or whatever, and all of a sudden I'm gonna bring her on the show and she gonna be here. Y'all gonna like, man, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Right, I'm like this
nigga, that's goofy, bro. Both y'all like, man, that's goofy what you doing right now, bro. Like nigga, keep that shit in house.
Keep it in house. You know, like, there's ways to handle shit now. Right. He ain't handling it right.
He ain't.
I mean, he got exposed. What else could he do?
Not bring his wife
out there though. She ain't been sitting in that car with him doing them little things about how to keep him, man.
Exactly.
Now so he ain't in the car no more. He in the house. Now he in the house. He ain't in the car no more.
Now he in the house holding hands.
I'm a household man. Boy, you beat me to the punch.
How you know they didn't get together on? She might say, "Hey, this probably be a good idea if you bring me," because now she got her little lane now. Maybe she have her fault. Hold on, because you got to think about now the chicks.
Her idea.
You got to think. Come on, it's a woman. You think she gonna really just be out like? Nah, bro. I feel like she know what she was doing because now she may have a lane for those women who go through these things and have this spiritual victim thing going on. Now she may got her little lane and she can have people that she can speak to. Man. It's dope. I don't know, bro. I
think.
Hey, man, this dude's smart. I don't think he dumb. I think he was thinking
she said everything.
Yeah, I think this comment right here summed it all up. I mean, like I get what you're saying, bro, but from my perspective, the way I'm taking what you said,
supposed to do.
Huh?
I'm not mad at him for downing men. For like, is that's the lane?
No, one thing about it. See, okay, this finna lead into somebody. I was gonna make one of the topics. Whatever. I'm not knocking the hustle because he found the hustle, and it was working. Yeah. But I don't respect the man that sit up here and dog dudes out, man. I don't respect that though. I respect the hustle, but I don't respect his gimmick to get it though. That's just like saying, okay, I respect the dude. But listen, they're just like saying, I respect the dude like he's selling crack to make money till he sell it to my son. Now I got an issue with it. So that's how I look at him like, bro, you should have put dog and dudes out, bro. Like that shit weak to me. But it's people for that though. So the reason I say,
I don't like how he did his wife, man. That's my biggest issue with it.
Yeah.
It's him bringing his wife out like that. I
mean, y'all see, Minister. I don't know if you know Trey, but I hate Steve Harvey. I hate Steve Harvey. Ever since he started doing all this stuff, man.
Funny.
I hate Steve Harvey. I hate him with a passion, bro. I hate Steve Harvey with a passion, man. When he came out this book, also now you grade him and you cheat on. We should have known this dude was gonna cheat with Steve Harvey. He always end his relationship outside of his wife. Now he's always been the one that cheated or whatever. So how you gonna sit up here and tell a woman how to keep a man, and you can't? Every woman you don't dealt with can't keep you or whatever. So
you know another thing. Which you said that's another thing too. Women should start checking these dudes' credentials. They trying to get advice for on relationships. Like you said, Steve Harvey have all this divorce. Like they should be like, but it's because Steve Harvey's a celebrity, and they just feel like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. Right? Because he's in front of the camera, he knows what he's talking about. And Steve Harvey doesn't know what he's talking. I'm pretty sure Steve Harvey probably ain't write that damn book. Somebody probably wrote that book, throw Steve Harvey name on it and shit, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Now this gonna segue into something I was talking to a client at the shop about, and it wasn't about this dude here, but it kind of plays into it. The guy at one of my clients at my shop, he want to be on the show so bad or whatever, but me and him sit up there and argue for like 2 hours. I'm like, bro, no, this not gonna work in no format or whatever. But he brought up Boris Watkins, so I gave my opinion on Boris Watkins. I was like, I sometimes I rock with him, sometimes I don't, but I said he's not a guy I follow or whatever. So he like, well, no, he giving out information about this, that, and the third or whatever. And I was like, he's like, man, that's the only way I'm gonna get. I said, no, I really can just read a book, bro. And the internet out here teach everything you want to know or whatever. So it came into the subject, like, and then we started we segued into Umar Johnson, who also has a following. And then now we speaking on Derek Jackson, who has a following. Steve Harvey has a following. And it's like, do we need leadership? Like, why are everybody out here looking for leadership? And I'm anti-leadership. Now, I might be a problem, but I don't feel like I need to go to somebody to lead me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, and I was watching this podcast and they were speaking on, so I guess it's meant for me to bring this up. So they was bringing about like, do we need leadership? And they brought all these different formats from the government all the way down to the household where you have a form of leadership or whatever. And I'm saying, I understand that, but to say like we had this one specific leader of us. And I think like we had that when you had Malcolm X, you had Martin Luther King, and they was all part of organizations or whatever. You even had Huey P. Newton. But I think like after the 70s with after the Black Panther dismantle, I think for its leadership, everybody wanted to be that guy. And then during the 80s and the early 90s and stuff like this, you start seeing all the goofy stuff with these leaders, how they really milking the community for their money. And now it's like every time somebody might step into the format to try to be that leader, we're looking for that flaw in it. At least I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for them to show that sign of flaw or what's your gimmick or whatever. Like even when Umar first came out, I actually went to go support Umar one time or whatever. So it's like I'm burnt out on trying to find leaders or whatever. So what is y'all opinion on that? I don't know if I talked too long, if y'all understand what the hell I'm talking about. No, you good,
man. I mean, no, it's going to be a flaw in everybody. My favorite leader, honestly, is probably Martin Luther King Jr. But everybody know he had them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was, man.
Time out, brother.
He did.
Time out, brother. You ain't had to do that.
He
did. You ain't had to do that, brother. You can talk about his other flaws.
Oh, wait. But the one thing about it, though, hold on. We're gonna let Trey finish. We're gonna let Trey finish.
Yeah, but the one thing, man, I got something to say about that too.
But the one thing we can say that me and Trey agreed on, it was never, and Coretta probably knew, but the world didn't know until he was dead. So he didn't embarrass Coretta. So that's what we were saying about Derek Jackson. Go ahead, Trey.
That's why I was going with it next. I was gonna say, and if you notice, Martin Luther King didn't bring Coretta on there holding hands, talking about Jesus. Made him do it. Hey, it's that whatever happened, as far as we know, it stayed in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you handle that, man. So I mean, every human leader is gonna have a flaw. So I think the last perfect leader we had was probably not Martin King, but Malcolm X.
No, I would say Khalid. I would say Khalid Muhammad. That's just me.
I'm not up on Khalid Muhammad. I don't want to lie.
No, I understand, but my thing is, it's like the leaders that we had, like the leaders we had after this, we start seeing how they was, and I agree. James here, like at least should come in so many forms. So yes, we need it, but we don't need that one. But the ones are stepping up. Like to me, they looking like they looking for the limelight, and you see they're milking the community for their money more so than they're helping in the community. And that's like we seen a lot of it in the 80s and 90s. Don't get me wrong, I take nothing away from what Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton did or whatever. But in the late 80s and in the early 90s, you start seeing how Jesse Jackson, his non-profit organization, the money started getting real sketchy or whatever. And we all know what's going on with Al Sharpton. Like I said, I don't knock these people. And then first of all, them two are media whores me anyway. So it's like they seeking that attention. And my thing is like, if you're gonna be a leader, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't get money. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be known, but the way you go about doing it looks slimy to me. And I think that form of leadership has dissipated of the ones we used to have or whatever, because the leadership in itself gonna shine. But when you strictly looking for the shine, then try to show the leadership, that's ass backwards to me.
Hey, did John Lewis have any kids?
No, not that I know of. I'm with you, Takara. Malcolm was my dude.
Malcolm was the best one. I mean, I think John Lewis might have been gay, bro. I just want to throw that out there. I don't know, but as far as I know, he ain't never been married. He don't got no kids.
He can't help himself.
I'm not done. I'm not done with my book on him. I'm not done with my book on him. So I'll let you know. I'm not done with my book on him.
Cool. Trey, you can't help yourself.
Another book. Why you say that, bro?
Because you just told Martin Luther King had the hold. Now you talking about John Lewis.
Hold on.
You been hanging around TJ too much. That's gonna say Obama.
Hold on 1 second, James. I do understand. Like, you say they seek attention because attention brings it to the masses. I think the message will bring it to the masses. The message is more powerful than the person, because one thing about we could all sit up and quote stuff Martin Luther King did right now, and we don't know anything. We know some quotes he made. We know some quotes that Malcolm X made. We know quotes that Louis Farrakhan done made. I know quotes that Khalid Muhammad done made. So the message itself is gonna bring it to the masses, because when the message is pure and organic, the community is gonna latch onto it. That's just facts to me.
I think.
Hey man, go ahead.
I think that the problem is the fact
cool.
that,
all right. Thank you for that, James. I ain't know. That's why I was asking. Cool.
I think the one thing that I noticed that it's a thin line right now between it's a very thin line between trying to like put yourself on camera and clout. Because one of the things about Dr. Umar Johnson that I noticed, like I feel like his downfall seems to be like he's like a joke on the internet. Like they got memes about him.
Yeah, he's definitely become a meme.
He got to make himself into a joke trying to be on that camera so much, and it took away from his message. And I think a lot of these quote unquote leaders or try to be these activists, it's the fact of putting themselves in this position to be presented. Because I know they just was a situation with Tamir Rice-Mom. What's his name?
Tamika Mallory.
But her mama Tamika Mallory. How was talking about how they get all this money, and then Tamika Mallory on his Cadillac commercial, and she in the Grammys. You got my son, and he's all these people. They get in front of this camera, and it's like. It started to be kind of switching over to be an activist, like a celebrity activist.
I like Tamika Mallory, bro. I like her.
I'm not saying nothing wrong, but I can see how people, because it's like you be a part of something, you be a part of this cause, and this next thing you know,
you're bigger than the cause. After that, you're bigger than the cause itself. Yes,
they're not calling Martin Luther King. They would in the 60s and stuff. They would have called Martin Luther King for no commercial. Hey, Kamara, can you come do this Coca-Cola commercial? He probably would. Hell no. You know, Malcolm X ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it was strictly about the cause. That's what it was about. It was about the cause. When Martin Luther King spoke, he spoke for the people. It was about the cause. He was the face. When Malcolm X, he spoke for the people. He was just the face like these.
But I will say this about Malcolm X though. The people in the Nation of Islam felt like he was becoming too big for the Nation of Islam. Like they felt
was the people of the nation.
I'm just saying they felt like
people. That was.
Yeah.
That was more so Elijah Muhammad's staff, like those people. That was them that had a problem.
Hey, Rip, and to James, I didn't see the funeral. I don't look at nobody's funeral. I don't go to funerals at all, personally.
I mean, to me, Valerie is supposed to be an activist. Oh, I didn't know. I thought she froze up or something.
I thought it froze up too.
Yeah, because you just said move. I said,
let me ask y'all something, man. Do y'all think this just opinionated? I don't want nobody to come in at my head and not like that, but do y'all think, in y'all opinion, that
I agree, James.
Louis Farrakhan had something to do with the killing of Malcolm X?
It wasn't the P. It was the P. I'm telling you, from watching these documentaries, it was certain people in key positions that was jealous of Malcolm,
right?
Because Malcolm was more than just a member. Malcolm, no matter what they say, Malcolm was like a son. Okay, and so he would do stuff for Malcolm more than he would do for, like, it's a certain thing, a connection, the chemistry that he had with Malcolm that he may not have with his own kids. And you got to think about at the end of the day.
Elijah Muhammad, y'all.
You talking about Elijah? Okay, cool. All right.
My bad. So a lot of these times, people get in these positions, and yeah, it's about a cause, but it's also about a check. It's also about a position. It's also about the having the power. And Malcolm was more so trying to push the nation out. They were kind of trying to keep the nation in so they could have more control of it. And so it was a jealousy amongst them. And it got to a lot.
Those were his followers. Those were his followers.
Where does Louis Farrakhan come in there? That's what I want to know.
He had nothing to do with it.
Takara and James said they feel like he did. I don't feel like he had nothing to do with it, but I feel like at the same time, I feel like he wasn't sad that it happened. He wasn't like,
he probably wasn't. You're right. He probably was, but you gotta think about at the time what they would die for that. They was like the nation Islam like the mafia, low key. Like they got down dirty too, and they were ready to die for that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Malcolm, I feel like they should have handled that situation, but Malcolm did kind of run his mouth to the white media, and you already know how they felt about it.
He went against the code. He went against the code. I'm a Malcolm guy, but he went against the code.
Hey, but look, I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. It's just me, just my opinion. I think J. Edgar Hoover was cool with Louis Farrakhan, man. I think. But
the reason that's
I think Hoover had it taken care of. Think about it. Why is Farrakhan still alive? How is he still alive?
But listen, you got to think though.
Everybody getting assassinated. He's still here.
When Malcolm was assassinated, Elijah Muhammad was still alive. So Louis wasn't that dude yet. As a matter of fact,
Elijah was older than a motherfucker too, though.
But let me finish though. When Elijah passed away, Louis took it for a minute. Then his son took the whole nation from him. The whole nation followed his son. Like so, and they converted to the world form of Islam or whatever. Yep. And then when the money started depleting or whatever, that's when Louis took it back over. So we can't make it like Louis was just that dude or whatever. He wasn't that dude. He wasn't that dude yet.
He wasn't that dude. He was not. He was nowhere near that guy. You know what I'm saying?
I was just curious. That's always been a question of mine. I looked at a little documentary on Netflix. They were saying who did it, but I mean, Farrakhan really didn't come up on that one anyway.
Like right. He's a follower. He was just a follower. So whatever they said,
now he had rank. He had rank now.
He still was a follower.
I'm saying he had rank. They got ranks in there now. It ain't just the leader and everybody else. They got rank in there now.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying
but I'm saying he was just going along with what was said. Like what he was gonna say no. Even he probably didn't feel like, hey,
right.
I mean, what he was going, especially at that time, because he wasn't Louis Farrakhan that he is now, where he pretty much got all to say so. He does have all to say so.
Now, James, he was saying Louis Farrakhan and Hoover. He wasn't saying just the nation. He said Louis Farrakhan and Hoover. But I feel like it was an inside job. So I feel like it was the FBI and just a certain code or whatever. Because you know what I'm saying. Like you say, it's a mob almost or whatever, and it's a lot of things that was done to members of the nation that of other people that had rank and stuff like this, not just death, you know what I'm saying, for being beaten, stuff like this, that was that went against the code or whatever. So the nation was pretty powerful. I mean, it's still powerful now, but the impact it had did because it was, you got to think about when the Nation of Islam was blowing up, all thanks to Malcolm X, because they before Malcolm got out, I think they had less than 1,000 members or whatever. And then when Malcolm came out, he was able to articulate. He had charisma. So he knew how to grab a hold of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And like
he wasn't scared.
Make them fall in love with, like it was like, you know how like when they show the rhythm of music or whatever. That's how his words flowed out to the crowd or whatever. So Malcolm took it to the next level. So when it came to the point where he became bigger than the nation, and that was like I said, a lot of people felt like no, if nobody's going to be bigger than Elijah, and Elijah was almost pushed to the back because instead of now all these reporters and these news is blowing up too now. So when all that stuff was starting to blow up, they're not coming for Elijah no more. They're coming for Malcolm. Malcolm did so many public speakings, but I don't think Elijah had a problem with it. And people gotta understand though, like Elijah also told the nation, don't touch him. So I don't think Elijah had nothing to do with it. It was just key members that wanted to defend or protect Elijah that had a part to do with it. That's just my opinion. I don't.
He the head guy because you got to think about. According to the documentary, it was a member of the Nation of Islam, the Jersey area. So yeah. I feel like he said, like the dude gave an example. All Elijah could have said was, "This Malcolm is a real problem," and that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's
right. Yeah.
I feel like he definitely, but like I said, I always say karma came back on him. That's how you know what he did was wrong. Because I feel like as a father figure, he should have talked to Malcolm. They should have worked that shit out. He should have died. Malcolm should have died.
Did. But that's how they handle business. That's what happened with. But listen, that's what happened with Khalid and Louis Farrakhan. And I always say this here. I feel like the Nation of Islam is in the bed with the Catholics because you can sit up and call every Jew a homosexual and stuff like this here. But as soon as Khalid Muhammad called the Pope a faggot, you know what I'm saying, in front of a college crowd or whatever, and that's when Khalid got silence right there because he spoke against the Pope. That's why I do feel like Elijah's in the bed with the Catholic Church. I don't have no proof. That's just a personal feeling of mine because that's when he got silent. Then Khalid came out and said, this is not going to be another Malcolm and Elijah. He said, I love Louis Farrakhan. He's a father figure. He's a father to me. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when he was put out, he ended up linking up with the new Black Panther Party and all this type of stuff here or whatever. So he had gained a whole nother type of crowd or whatever. But it was the same thing because he was told to be he was supposed to be silent on the Pope. And one thing about it, when you're part of an organization, you have leadership. Matter of fact, at your job, if your job say don't do this or whatever, it's a possibility you can get suspended or fired or whatever. So they're just following the chain of commands or whatever. So ain't no me pulling you to the side. If I say don't do this and I'm the leader and you go against it and it's already set up there's consequences and repercussions of what I say do. So that part right there for Malcolm being silenced, I'm not upset about that because he had a protocol and Malcolm didn't follow the protocol. And I'm a Malcolm guy now, but he didn't follow the protocol. He went against the code. No, but he said, hold on, Jane. You said he called out Elijah Muhammad, but that wasn't until he was silenced and he started feeling like the nation was starting to do goofy stuff against him or whatever. He didn't say that while he was still what he still had rights to speak and all
before
that.
He said what he said about JFK.
Yeah. So when he brought up the whole thing about Elijah having all these different babies and all this type of stuff here with dealing with these young females, that's when he started going against the nation.
Yeah, I mean that's against everything too, man. You don't really put nobody business out there like that, man.
Right. And I'm a Malcolm guy, but
we just got disagreements. I could have just said
Malcolm guy, but he did some stuff that we got to call people on. If you feel like it's a flaw, you got to call them on that flaw. If you see it,
it's almost like he was too honest or something. I don't know.
But listen, at the end of the day, I feel like karma kind of came back on him because, as you can see, when Elijah Muhammad did die, he gave it to his son. His son flipped it up and pretty much got rid of the Nation of Islam. Louis Farrakhan, the one who brought it back. So, you know what I mean? Because Malcolm really was the guy who made the Nation of Islam. Yes, it was already established, but he brought it to the forefront. He made it popular. Like, it is what it is. You know,
when he took over that New York chapter, that's all it needed right there. Because we know New York is the media capital. Is the media capital. Because y'all gotta realize Elijah was in Chicago now. He wasn't in New York with him.
True.
But do you think the Nation of Islam did enough? I mean, just think about all the stuff that the ceiling for them to be. Do you think they ever reached it? Because I just be thinking about like now is the Nation of Islam. Like you don't even like. I don't really see no brothers. I don't see no brothers. I don't see no brothers.
No, they got some dudes out here. They still out here. They still out here putting in work.
Do you feel it ain't how it was though?
But you feel like the
NAACP ain't like it was. The NAACP ain't like it was. The Southern Christian leadership ain't like it was, or whatever. Like none of that stuff ain't like it was.
Islam was different. Like it was. I feel like
nothing
was
bigger than NAACP though. Nothing was bigger than NAACP, bro. During that time.
But they still around. NAACP is still here now.
So is the Nation of Islam. That's what I'm saying. That stuff is still around, but it doesn't have the
same sting
it
that
doesn't
used to have, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the, I ain't gonna say the effect, because they still out here saving brothers and doing their part. So I'm not bashing the Nation of Islam at all. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just the nation. What
yeah.
the nation is. When you think about the nation, like when you think about NAACP, I don't really think about. I think about. When I think about the Nation of Islam, I think about Malcolm X. I think about Elijah Muhammad. I think about Louis Farrakhan. I think about Khalid Muhammad. I think about these strong brothers. I think about brothers that were braced in hip hop. I think about like that masculine energy. It's like the man's type of. It's like a man's religion. You know what I'm saying? When you think of nation, well, I think of Nation of Islam, I feel like it's a man's religion. Like it transformed. But I just feel like for somebody to, it's like I don't know. I feel like I feel like they could have done more. I don't know, like how, like. What if they'd have really stepped over that line and got into politics, got into other areas?
But see, hear what you're saying right now. Now Trey wasn't here last week, but you remember the episode before that when we was talking about what Marcus Garvey did. You basically saying what Trey said about Marcus Garvey.
No, I think they did do stuff, but I mean, do you think? I mean, come on, we kind of how we think about. I mean, like I said, maybe it's just how I think about the Nation of Islam. I just feel like for such a masculine type of movement. I just feel like, I mean, they do stuff. I just feel like they could, like, why? It just seems like they never crossed over that threshold. Yes, they did in the early days.
How about this here, though? But we also got to look at this here. When J. Edgar Hoover was alive, he did so much to cripple these establishments to the point where maybe they never did reach that plateau. He did a lot to cripple these. And like I said, Farrakhan is in the bed with the Pope, with the Catholic Church. I don't care what nobody say. Go ahead, carry on.
And see, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I be thinking about. I was like, okay, these organizations, the purpose. I feel like you don't have a successful organization if anytime your head gets cut off, you can't grow another head. Like I feel like these organizations, they cripple of them and they break down and they stop. And it's more like when Martin Luther King died, like the movement should have kept. I didn't know they tried, but I know people was mourning. But it should have been like, it's like you can't when you may lose a battle, but that doesn't mean you lose the war. Right. We'll lose a battle, and it's just we'll stop, and then we'll get good, and we'll get something going, and throw something else, and we'll lose, and we'll stop, and then we'll go something else. And the only time we fight back is when they damn near got their foot on our
Marcus Garvey, but yeah.
Okay, but check this out here, though. Check this out here. Only reason we know about Louis Farrakhan, because we didn't know about Louis beforehand unless he was in the nation. So that another head grew. Another head grew because Louis Farrakhan took the nation to where it's at now. He was able to do the Million Man March. You know what I'm saying? But if people didn't know about him then, once the Million Man March was put out there, Louis Farrakhan he became enlightened to a lot of other folks. So another head grew with Louis Farrakhan. So the question is,
in the same head we see time.
Because he hasn't died. But the thing is, my only question is, who's next in line once Louis passes away? And I'm pretty sure he already has his successor. I'm pretty he has already marked his successor.
Is it Nuri Muhammad, a little light skinned short dude, man?
I don't know. I
like him on Twitter though.
I don't.
Yeah. It's either between him or Wesley Muhammad. I don't know anybody else because they the only two dudes that I see kind of pushed off. But that's what I'm saying. Like he's kind of been ahead. Like where's the progression? Why don't we it ain't even just that group. It's just like, don't it seem like we just get somewhere in life as Black people and then we just stop when they throw something at us? We get slavery, then we got out slavery, then they did Jim Crow, and then after that they whatever to now, the things they doing now is just like they do crack at us after they killed all the leaders, and then they do crack at us, then that stopped us. Now we just now recovering from that, and now they trying to kind of low key integrate us with everybody to make lessen our problems, but it's just like they always throwing some of us to get us off track, and it just seems to work every time.
So then that goes into my question: do you feel like we need a leader?
I don't think we don't need a leader if we're going to continue to never get to the point where we keep moving.
I think we need a leader, man. I think so. I mean, but he gonna die. Whoever he is, he gonna die, and I think they everybody knows they know they're gonna die.
What we need, it's like I don't think we necessarily need a leader. We may need a council or a group of people who.
Carl, I'm blocked. I'll tell you.
But I'm just saying, what are we going to get led to that we don't already know? What is he going to say to us, or she's going to say to us that we already don't know? I mean, what can we not? We know what to do. We've been knew what to do. All we got to do is just unify. We could do that. And
you said right, but
we can't
leader,
even do that one thing.
A leader can be the one to unify us, or have a chance to in a way, because we ain't gonna do it ourselves. Obviously, apparently, we ain't did it yet.
But then that's what I'm saying. Is that we can't be too dependent on a leader if we can't never say, okay, this person died. We have to keep moving.
I'm finna differ.
We have to
y'all
keep
on
moving.
there. Because when
ahead,
I think the way y'all saying leader, in my opinion, it sounds like y'all saying we need a singular leader, and that's what James was saying. Because you gotta realize when and I'm just using these two because they were the two biggest at the time. You had Malcolm X and you had Martin Luther King, different leader for different factions or whatever. So when you saying one specific leader, are we all supposed to follow this one lane? Because you're not going to have that though. You're going to have all these different factions. And then you had other people during the whole civil rights era, they wasn't as popular as those men were. So when you saying we know what to do, well, this person might be saying, yeah, well, this is the route we need to go, or this is the route we need to go. It's like, my thing is, when you have these leaders, could they come upon a part of agreement where, okay, just like Allah, arm, leg, arm, head, or whatever, but it still forms the body. You know what I'm saying? So can you have it where you have this, that, and the third, just like the brother King something, I can't remember his name. He was on cis ass Roland Martin show or whatever, and he was like, look, this ain't my fight right here, what y'all talking about or whatever. This is my part right here. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. My fight ain't politics or whatever. So now that's what I'm saying. Like, now you got these leaders, they feel like everybody supposed to follow them. No, I can't talk to you about that. That's not my lane. The people that want to follow me here, and then if we got this fraction over here, we can come together and say, when something goes wrong, fuck religion, fuck spiritual beliefs, fuck ideology, whatever. This is the common enemy right here. Let's attack that issue, and we can put after we attack that issue, we can come back together and do our own separate thing.
If Malcolm and Martin could have got together on the same team, oh my goodness! I mean, like you said, put all the religious stuff to the side. But the big issue is this race shit, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Let's tackle this together.
Because right now we have white Republican and black Republican and a white Republican you have black Republican and black Democrats. You have a black Republican telling a black Democrat, get off the plantation, free yourself, and then you have a black Democrat saying, man, you up here following these white folks, whatever. That's in-house battling right there. That's in-house battle. Your political views has nothing to do with the common enemy.
True.
We know what the common enemy is. Well, but a black Republican would say something different. But the common enemy is the way the system is set up. Because we have Republicans and Democrats, and at the end of the day, neither one of them really have our true best interests at heart. It's like, who can get me in office? And if you can get me in office, I give you a little bit of this. On this side, I give you a little bit of that. But like Dante said, you would never put somebody more powerful you in your house. So we just want basically. So that's just me. I could be wrong, man.
Hey, can I ask you another question? Now, it's a little off topic. If y'all want to keep
going, look, bro. This ain't no specific show, bro. I said we just trending topic, whatever.
All right, cool. Lil Nas X, right?
Fact.
Yeah. How do you we all got kids. How do we feel about our kids listening to the music with us knowing kind of who he is? My kids don't really know. They don't understand
the deeper image of
So how do you feel about our kids listening to his music?
Because he had one of the hottest songs with 2 summers ago, and I'm like,
that Old Town Road,
you couldn't run from it. You could not run from it. All the kids was singing it.
I feel 2 ways about that, because when I first saw it, I didn't understand. Like, I saw it and I knew about the lyrics, and I saw.
I was already calling him a homosexual before he came out and said he was a homosexual.
I ain't know. That shit caught me by surprise.
Man, you better ask anybody. Any young artist that I always call them homosexuals, man. Just somebody rubbed me the wrong way. They're not masculine to me. So when he came out and said that he was gay, I was like, I knew it.
I ain't know.
I was finally right. I'm one for 100. I'm 1 for 100. But hey,
they got me singing the song and shit. Take me down to the Old Town Road and shit.
Go ahead. Minister, what you finna say?
Yeah.
You had two
I knew
things.
about
You
the
had two
lyrics.
things.
Yeah, well, I knew about the lyrics of the song, so I watched the video because that's what they said in the video. Him just giving the devil a lap dance. So when I saw the video, I saw it like he's like in the Garden of Eden, and I saw a video. But then I found out of actually what it was because it was saying, you know, people that are gay or is it saying they going to hell, and I guess he's like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna live my life and enjoy it. So I kind of got it.
That's what the little hit song was about.
Yeah, it was him coming out to him. It was a song by him coming out to himself. It's called "Call My Name."
No, we talking about the Old Town Road. That wasn't his big song. The
no, I was talking about his new song. I was talking about his new song.
Yeah, he talking new song. Yeah,
yeah, okay. That song.
I haven't heard it.
It's about
Call
him
My Name.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what Monterio. It's about him coming out to himself, and the video is basically about him, you know, because it's got him like in the Garden of Eden, and the devil's, I guess, the serpent trying to talk to him and stuff. And you know, like I said, how he like people feel like, you know, gay is a sin, and you're gonna go to hell. And he was just like, if I'm gonna go to hell, I guess I'm gonna go to hell in style, and I'm gonna take over hell, and I'm gonna be fat. You know what I mean? Just that. You know,
he just came out with some shoes. He just released.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. I thought like somebody got the devil's blood in there. Somebody got the devil's blood in there.
Real blood in them. I'm like, nah, nigga, I can't fuck with them shoes.
I mean, I think that's all. Gimmick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have people go get the shoes just to got blood in them.
If your kids want them, are you going to get the blood?
Hell no.
I don't listen. I owned a pair of D Wade before he had this little sissy boy he had or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So wait, we can't say that stuff no more. My bad. I don't know if Christian listening or whatever. We had this,
we can't say
boy.
Sissy?
Hey, bro, you just heard last week. He is a boy that think he's a girl or girl boy or whatever the hell you want to call this weirdo ass sissy boy.
Yeah.
But I don't think honestly,
that's a boy.
To be honest, I guess if my kid, because I like you gotta think about this with their kids into it, they like. Now I would hopefully get to explain that video to my kid. They tell him I necessarily don't like it. I'm not around you 24/7. So when you ain't around me, I can't. You know what I mean? But if around me,
okay. But listen to this here. Outside of my 14-year-old,
facts, Dante.
Outside of my 14-year-old, we all have little kids up here, whatever. Listen, we all have young kids up here, whatever. So they might not know. So
that's why you explain it to them.
No, but I'm just saying they might not know when they come to you asking for the kids. Now my 14-year-old come to me and say, "Hey, Dad, can I have the little sissy boy shoes or whatever?" I'm like, "Bro, really? The sissy boy, really?"
Yeah.
So it's like it's
a little bit easier.
Yeah, it's different when your younger child comes to you asking for it because they don't know. They just like, oh, he's popular.
Right.
You know,
my 7-year-old come to me talking about it.
He got the little cowboy song or whatever, the Whole Town Road or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. But
Whole Town Road. He said Whole Town Road.
Whole Town Road. I said it right. Whole Town Road or whatever. But then when you have a child that knows what's going on, that just in touch with enough social media where they can see that, hey, this dude is on a different level. Then they come asking you for the shoes. I think I would have a discussion with him or say to my younger child, you can tell your young child no and tell him why. But then if your child is old enough to understand what's going on and come ask you about it, you need to see what he had in his head coming at you about this or whatever. That's when you have a discussion. Go ahead.
Do want to say hey real fast. Come on, say what's hey, Skylar. Come on.
Oh, you're supposed to. Hey, what's up? Who am I?
All right, cool. All right, peace.
You just put out. I'm a favorite cousin. I'm her favorite TJ.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Boy, like her, she don't know nothing about this gay shit and Satan shit. You know what I'm saying?
So all you can do is tell her no and like, nah, that's not good for you. But like I say, with my 14-year-old, I need to have a conversation with him.
Right. Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So like when we have little kids, so with the little kids, you can just tell them no. And it's like, nah, that's not right. That's not good or whatever. And you still got to sugarcoat it with them. My 14-year-old, well, I don't know. My 14-year-old, I've been like, I always have raw conversation with him. First of all, because he's a boy, you know what I'm saying? But
he's 14.
Yeah. No, I'm saying even when he was little, I told him how the white man's out to get him and everything.
Hell no, man.
I ain't gonna lie, TJ. Knowing who,
he stayed in Jonesboro, so it was like I was like a 30-minute trip. I always to go get him on our way back to the house or whatever. So hey, dad is yeah.
Hey TJ, knowing how you are as a man, as I don't know, like as a father, how you talk about here, I wouldn't even. I know your son would never even look at that shit. Because I feel like you is in him, and I just can't see him even co-sign. He probably was like, "What the fuck is this gay shit?" I mean, I don't know that he was saying, but he might.
Yeah, I told you. He said it to his teacher.
I just can't see your son looking at that shit.
Hold on, what did he say to the teacher, man? What did he say to the teacher?
When he was in first grade, he had a gay teacher, and the teacher was real feminine. He told like, "That's not how a man's supposed to act." You know, so you acting like a woman. Yeah, so he got rolled up and all this stuff. Yeah, so
he got rolled up.
Yeah. Got rolled up, and I had to go up to the school and everything, and I ended up getting him taken out that class. But like I was telling Mister last week, the principal was gay too. Y'all niggas are here bumping booties. Y'all rubbing y'all ass on each other.
Hey
man, what fuck school was this, bro? Man, I would have took him out to school, man. Fuck it.
Hey man,
man, no, it ain't been.
You might as well get used, man. Trey, you might as well get used to it, bro. Ain't no fighting against it.
Hey, you might be right. Though. You might
that's true because they out here. It's almost like, and it's the PC world now where you can't speak against certain things or whatever, and we have to allow people to be who they are. So, and it's all. I really feel like they promoting gayness or whatever. Like, okay, even if they're not thinking about being gay, now when this stuff is put in their face, it's like, hey, I want to be that or whatever. And now you have so it's so just normalized in school now. But like I say, now, you might always have these people that was questioning their sexuality and stuff like this, but it wasn't exposed that they didn't live out that journey as a young child now. But now they're doing that now, so there's no way around it. Your kids are going to go to school with people that saying they think they this and they think they that,
bro,
and all that stuff.
I just thought about this, man, and you know who it's going to really affect? It ain't going to affect our kids like that. It's gonna affect our grandkids, bro.
Exactly. I always say that.
That's who that shit is for.
They are nurtured, like they nurtured us to tell our kids, okay, well, I guess we got to accept it, and now our kids are gonna say, hey, they're gonna promote it. I feel like you're gay. I feel like you're gay, so you should be gay.
Like, no, man, like that shit makes sense to me now. I'm like, why they keep? Because I tell my kids, no, hey, that shit gay.
Yeah, it's not for us. It's not for us. They are just gotta think about everything. We were molded by this U.S. government, this world government, as childs to think the way we think or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So all they're doing is molding the next generation. That's what happens.
Exactly.
That's what happens. Yeah. So everybody, whatever lane they want the world to go, they're molding that generation for that lane. You gotta think. Even the way we think or whatever. It ain't just because I'm a free thinker and just like that and the third. It was stuff that we were taught as a child. I'm not speaking on religion and nothing like that. Just the way we view the world. Just the way we view the world is the way we were molded as children to think. And then you got our parents, but our parents were molded to think a certain type of way. Like I think this is definitely our generation. It's the entrepreneurship generation because the generation before that was like, hey, go to school and just even go to get a good job or whatever.
Good job,
you know what I'm saying? So you know, I mean, so no, that our parents were molded as, and they told us to go to school and go to college, and now the generation is literally right up under us. Is there? You see so much entrepreneurship with them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So So it just how everything is getting molded.
When we were kids, right? All the cool movie, the good ass movies with the kids on it, that was all white people, man. So it's fucked up. If you say, what's your favorite movie? Like Home Alone or something like that, or Christmas Story. You know, it's like good ass movies, but they all, white casted out like a motherfucker, man.
Hey, what about that right there?
Yeah.
Now, before y'all comment on that, she's part of the generation of entrepreneurship or whatever. So she's the generation right up under us. So y'all go ahead and answer that.
As far as
I'll let you go first.
As far as that video, I think that's what he's trying to promote. Be yourself. I think at the same time, not necessarily don't agree with everything, but I think if that's who you are, I mean, it's like, that's what it is, man. Like that's who you are. I mean, I don't want to just consider talking about them. I mean, just talking about them, but like it's a time to be free. I feel like it's a certain limit. It's to be yourself, but then it just, where's the line between being yourself and just being something that you just got up in your head? Because some like,
go ahead, because I'm about to say,
let him finish, because I want to go too.
I get it, being free and being yourself. I just think sometimes it's that line that's kind of, I feel like it's getting crossed now because I'm so free, I could just be whoever I want to be, and something that shit not making sense. But I listen, like I'm
a Ninja Turtle, y'all. I'm a Ninja Turtle.
I used to be on that train of this motherfucker gay, but you know what? Honestly, just knowing the history and seeing life, bro. It's been around. Like I maybe there are people that just who they are. That's just who they are, and there's nothing I can't tell them. Oh, guys, you were saying, because how do I know? Like I don't know. Like, bro, I do stuff too. Just because you might be a great gay person, a homosexual, you might give and all that, and I'm straight, but I'll be out here doing all types of bullshit. Like like, you know what I mean? Like I don't, hey, bro, that's it. I don't rock. I don't do it. I don't hang around. I don't. But hey, man, you know what? If that's who you say you are and you free, you free. Because if niggas are still a nigga, that's him being himself. So I don't hang around thieving ass niggas. So if that's who you, I mean, hey, that's who you are, then that's who you are, man.
Okay, Trey.
All right.
I'm gonna put up a first question, second question, and third question. You can answer them in order. This is our first question right here.
I don't know about his first, second, third. I just seen that first one. You don't think they're promoting to be themselves? Man, which one you want me to answer, bro? Because
answer the first one. Answer the first one. Because we talked about this last week, but answer the first one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So go to the first one again, TJ. Okay, cool. There you go. All right. So this is my thing. It's cool to be yourself, but if you're gonna be yourself, let it come by yourself. Don't force something on me to put this idea in my head that this is how I should be. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why you got to brainwash me to be that way. Like, why do I need a commercial showing gay people on it for me to think it's okay to be gay? Like, if like the minister said, if you gay, like I do got a cousin, I feel like he might was born gay. I don't know the history behind it, but he might have was born gay. I don't know. But I don't think. I hope it wasn't pushed on him. I don't think it was pushed on him. If somebody is going to be gay, I think it need to be that person's own decision, not a commercial, not music, not social media. Like that's my thing personally. I mean, I'm against the whole gay situation anyway, just because of nature, honestly. If everybody was gay, when no human beings be born, it's just that simple.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
What about the thing of well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how people are born, because there's so many different types of people here. Niggas might be born gay. I mean, it could be a possibility. I mean, if it is, it could be true. It could be true. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. I think the thing is, I feel like certain things get pushed a lot.
I don't think they deserve representation.
Nah, see, I can't say that. I think they can have representation, like you said. I don't think you need to. Shit! I was doing my. I'm in social psychology. I'm taking a social psychology class right now. So they're talking about. They were just showing pictures of different things. So when I was scrolling down, I seen a picture of what presumed to be what I thought was a gay black man, a gay white man. I'm like, okay, damn, why? All right, why they can't have a gay Asian man, a gay white man? Why I got to be the brother? Then I went to the next video, right? And then they had another video of these people, and then there was another gay black dude. And I'm like, damn, I just scrolled down and I see two. I ain't seen not one masculine brother, but I done seen two effeminate brothers and stuff like that. Yeah. So I do agree that it does seem like I ain't gonna say it does. It does get pushed a lot. Like it's like, damn,
yes.
Man, everything got to be
a whole lot.
But at the same time, I mean, I do agree that they people too. Like, I mean, they should have representation just like everybody. No. I feel like everybody should have representation.
Nothing immoral should have representation.
I'm not gonna get
nothing immoral should have representation.
Okay, that's his Republican side coming out. He said he's a Republican. He vote Democrat. That's the Republican side coming out.
Nothing immoral.
Like, how is it immoral?
Should rape have representation? Should rape have representation?
They give representation. They give it representation.
It's people that represent. They're not
in movies and everything. They show rape, people getting raped, all this stuff. We seen it all in type of movies or whatever. I watch cowboy movies.
Does it have as much representation? Does it have as much representation as the gay agenda?
No. It has in hip hop music. It has representation.
Yeah. But listen. I just watched this cowboy movie this morning or whatever, and I was dozing off or whatever, and another one came on. When I literally when I woke up, it was the sheriff pushing the female down on the bed, raping her or whatever. And I was like, yeah, get her.
God damn,
it was funny.
I know,
It was
right?
funny.
Like,
It was funny. It was funny the way he did because he just put
know,
that.
bro.
She just laid there.
I don't
She just
know,
laid there.
man.
No, stop. He not even on top of her yet. He unbuckling his gun belt. It's like, no, stop. So it was hilarious. But anyway, how many of us remember the Andy Griffith Show? We've all seen it once or
no
twice,
doubt.
right?
Yeah.
Did you know Gomer Pyle was a homosexual?
Who the hell is that?
You don't know who
Gomer
Gomer Pyle
Pyle.
is?
I feel like I heard that name. I just don't know who.
Always fucking up.
Yeah, but did you know
thought
he
they
had
were
his own
funny.
show too? He had a spinoff show too. But did you know he was a homosexual though, Trey, in real life?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. My thing with that being said, and like he was, I know he had a husband and everything. Like when he passed away, that's when all this stuff was put out. Like they knew back then that he was a homosexual level. So with me be saying that though, it's like it's been around. It's been around. The homosexuals been around or whatever.
No doubt.
So
I believe that.
no. Let me finish. Now I do feel that it's out there. So it should be identified and have a form of representation, but I don't think it should be the center of representation of TV. Like every show has to have a homosexual now. Every commercial has to show gay people of it. And I always look at it like this here when blacks quote unquote got their civil rights or whatever. Now so you got all these black TV shows. Now also you got these posts with black people and whatever. And I wonder if white people saying like, God damn, y'all got y'all rights. Why the fuck are y'all shoving it down my throat? And that's the same way I feel about this homosexual stuff. Okay, we know y'all here. Y'all not going nowhere. Y'all have power. But why do you have to always make it no matter what I do or turn to, I have to see you? That is crazy. Now, that's the part I disagree with. I don't think it should be 24/7. You ain't gonna go a day without seeing homosexuality. That's the weird part to me. Because unless somebody's out here in the open, when I'm out here in the public, I don't see a homosexual every day. I don't. So why wouldn't I turn on the TV? I got to see it every show, every commercial.
True.
So it's like it's oversaturated. It's oversaturated. And I was just watching that up video by Cardi. That up video by Cardi B, and I really don't like that song. But she's up there kissing another female. Now,
I know that
it was her and another, one female kissing, then it was two other females kissing, then she was kissing the other female. So you gotta think about when these young girls watching it and they feel like Cardi B is that one, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is the cool thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's been over publicized with this homosexual thing. That's my issue with it right there. They're not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere.
I don't like when people compare it to the whole black thing because being black isn't immoral. Being gay is.
No. I wasn't comparing it. I'm just saying like the fact that when blacks quote unquote got their civil rights, and you know, it was just like I really feel like it was just being. It might have been forced on white people. Like, God, y'all got it. Why every time I turn around, you know what I'm saying? It's black people on TV now. Why every time you know what I'm trying to say? Like the way
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not comparing it, but I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering.
I'm with you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm with you. I seen a comment earlier. It said you said, hold on, I'm gonna come back to you. But I did see a comment earlier. It said, why does what they do make you mad? Personally, it don't make me mad at all. I really don't give a fuck at all what they do. My issue is when you push this agenda onto my kids. That's my issue. Like I mean, like, damn, give him a chance to make his own decision.
Shame me because I disagree with it. I'm shamed now because I disagree with it. That's the problem right there. Why am I ashamed? Because I disagree with your lifestyle. Like you want to make me agree with your lifestyle. That's the issue I have with. And one thing I'm gonna say, this not gonna be no gay. This not gonna be no gay show. So we're not gonna be talking about these fags every show, man. Like this is ridiculous. Now it's two episodes in a row.
I'm just not coming back. I'm just not getting back. Minister X, you said what's immoral about being gay?
I don't see what that's immoral, bro. I just don't. I just
feel
you
like being gay is a moral thing.
You think worse? You think a Klux Klan?
That's why I watch old TV shows right there. That's why I was watching the Cowboy Show today. I didn't feel like seeing no homosexuals.
Who you think is worse? A KKK member or a gay man? Like who are you more? Like I'm putting them. They way worse. Just being gay. I mean, bro, that's not even. That's like way on the total.
What you said was being gay isn't immoral. That's what you said, right?
I don't think it's in there. I don't think it's immoral.
I mean, I'm not going to try to convince you. I just disagree with you. I guess that's all.
I just want to know why you think it's immoral. That's what I mean. I mean, hey, you feel.
You can say biblically, but I understand you may not believe in the Bible, so I don't want to say biblically. But let's say this. Let's say if you were gay, I was gay. We all gay. Everybody fucking everybody, right?
My point. I was reading the comments. Wait. Repeat yourself. I was reading the comments. I kind of zoned out. For all I heard was TJ, we all gay. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not even being funny. I zoned out for a second.
The minister was making a point that being gay is moral, and I'm saying that it's immoral because if we were all gay, we would not procreate. So if we don't procreate, the earth will die, right? Everybody just die off, and that's it. So therefore, it's immoral.
Okay.
Like,
I'm just letting you know. Like when I, because Takara, like she was, she put something in there that she had, like she said, oops, and put in what she was trying to say, and like right when I read that, I heard we all gay, and I was like, what the fuck, this nigga talking about?
Hey, put up what Takara said. I ain't see what she said.
But if you look at the definition, that's not what it.
And she meant to say our children. That's what she was saying. Oops, our children.
Got you.
But I guess I agree with you. But like, of course, that's still like it's not really saying that it's immoral. You may not agree with the act, but I don't see how it's. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I guess. I mean, because I look at the definition. The definition says violating moral principles, not conforming to the patterns of conduct usually accepted or established as consistent with principles of personal and social ethics.
Gay fits into that category to me. I mean, I'm with Dante. I'm with Dante completely because God said so, but everybody don't believe in God, so I will have to come up with another thing to say.
It's not normal. It's not normal. In my
God
opinion.
said a lot of things that you can see people still.
No, I'm just saying. Listen, I don't follow the Bible, but I do feel like homosexuality. I do feel like homosexuality is not normal. Like you cannot procreate bumping penises or bumping vaginas or whatever. Like
that's what makes it immoral to me. I'm standing on that. I'm gonna say immoral.
But guys, it's been around for so long. I mean, I just don't understand on a scale of. I don't know who we going to scale off, but I just feel like this.
Hey, she said she never thought she'd agree with you, bro.
You got you one. Where'd it go, boy?
I mean. I don't really just look at it about God because, like I said, the thing is, I mean, this world has everything, all the sin and all this stuff has been going on since the beginning of time, bro. There are killers that gonna be all like. There's nothing. The world has not stopped.
Bro, and again, I mean, hey, so I say this too, and I stand on this too. I believe God made them, and everybody, God don't make no mistakes. That's what I believe, and I think gay people are like that. That's how they just designed to be. But I'm still gonna call it immoral.
How I feel. That's how I feel. Hey, that's who they are. Some people.
One second. I'm gonna let you finish, but on this comment she just made right here, we've heard that. But show me a woman in today's time and era that can make a baby by herself. We've heard this, but show me a woman today in today's time that can make a baby by herself. And when you show me that, I say, you know what?
There are women who can't procreate, but they still need to go. Like they still need a sperm. Like you can't just. They're not like asexual. They could just.
I mean, what she probably talking about like sperm banks or something like that.
That's still a male sperm. So. That's still a male sperm. Yeah, you might not need a person. But
but you still need it. Yeah,
because if you want to have a boy, let's keep it real. You got to get it from the man. Cause I'm sorry, I'm kind of high right now. Isn't the Y chromosome that they have to have?
Don't give me the line, bro. I ain't do good in science.
What does it say, baby? I don't know. I think it's a Y chromosome. You have to get it from a man.
The female have both chromosomes. The female have both chromosomes. I think the female have
men
both
have
chromosomes.
XY. I think. Yeah, men have XY, so they need a Y for it to be determined for it to be a male, and you have to get a Y chromosome from a male. So you ain't having no baby without. I mean, you can have a girl. I mean, but you still need that sperm. Like you still have to get it from a man. So you know.
But wouldn't it be a fucked up world to live in? You got to go just jerk off into a cup just to keep Earth going.
If they made it financially beneficial to me, I think I can do that.
Nah, hell nah. I like the traditional way.
I don't want to know these kids.
I like the traditional way of having kids. The good old fashioned way. I'm from the old school. We like to fuck.
I don't want to know these kids. But Minister Dante asked a question. He said, "What morals do you live by?" And you never did respond to that because I live by
I guess I live trying to I guess the quote unquote be a good person. You know, I don't go around stealing. I try not to lie. I try not to do harm to somebody. I try to be peaceful. I try to be respectful. It just, bro, it's just we share the world with so many different type of people that you know what I'm saying. It's all different people. There is that's why you hang around who you hang around, and you hang around we kind of make these groups of people that we hang around. But there's so many different type of people, bro. There are killers that are born every day. There are rapists. There are murderers. There are liars. There are cheaters. These are all people that are born every day that can be living right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like gay people they're just a part of that, bro.
Listen, my 4-year-old, he killed his brother Turtle. He said he wanted to see if the shell was hard, and he pushed down the kid. I say, baby, you have correct. I say he's killing animals now. I said that's a sign of a serial killer, man. He's gonna be killing everybody.
Yeah, bro, that shit didn't be true though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I say, man, oh man. So he explained us. He said, I didn't know. He said he wanted to see if the shell was hard, like they said it was. It was a turtle about this big or whatever. They found it in the front yard. But anyway, my thing is, I agree with the minister on you should live and let live. That's not my issue. I'm not gonna say it's right or wrong. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that it's forced on me. That's my disagreement with the thing right there. I don't like the fact that every time I turn around, I have to see it. Like I remember when they had them homosexual people up on the Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne was trying to get information, and they seemed like they was getting upset with him. Because he was saying, I don't know. And it's like, if I don't know, why are you getting upset with me? So I'm not mad that you gay. Do you? I ain't got nothing to do with that. What you like? Literally, I was at my sister's house before I started this show, and I saw a female out there. When I pulled out, like they're like a dude girl or whatever. But she had her hair done up, and she was doing the yard work or whatever. So then my sister came because I was just there with my nephew and sister. My nephew and my niece. Well, I was waiting on my sister, so my sister called, said, "Hey, can you pull your car at the driveway so I can pull in?" So I was like, "Bet." So when I came back out, I saw another dude girl. So when I came and asked my nephew, I said, "Look, y'all," I said, "Y'all got some gay people next to y'all?" He said, "They're lesbians." I said, "That's gay, nigga. That's gay." You know what I'm saying? So,
dude girl.
Yeah, now that's what I call them. I don't like, but my thing is, I didn't care nothing about what they had going on or whatever. I seen it, but it ain't like they was promoting, "Hey, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. You have to know I'm gay, and you're gonna accept me as I'm gay." Do you? I just don't like the fact that you're forcing me to acknowledge that it's everywhere.
I ain't gonna lie, like you said, they like.
Wait. One thing, Drew finally posted something that we can read and not have to go get a law book to read or whatever. You know, he promote he do paragraphs.
Bro, hey, Andrew, bro, I already told these niggas about the anal sex is the gateway to get. I already told you niggas, but TJ don't believe me, bro. That shit is
this nigga. No, but you also said a mouth. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. You said the ass is an ass and the mouth is a mouth, and I'm like, no, the fuck it ain't.
Yeah.
A man's ass is a man's ass, a woman's ass is a woman's ass, and a woman's mouth is a woman's mouth, and a man. And he's like, what's the difference? What's the difference? Because it's a fucking man.
It's a man and a woman. That's a difference.
But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Yes, but I take that. But we're just taking just that part of the body out. Just to not add no gender to it. A mouth is a mouth. Asshole is an asshole.
I disagree with that statement, brother. Stop saying that, brother. No, it's not.
Listen, I mean, you just really telling about your lifestyle, what you might get down with, but that's your business though.
If you get that from that, then you might be kind of funny because I don't even.
Nigga, I ain't the one saying the mouth was a mouth, nigga.
I don't do the anal play. We don't try it out.
What about the mouth play? What about the mouth play though?
I mean, eating her out. Yes, I would do that. But you're not sticking nothing in my mouth.
Wait, he said, "Do I think anal sex is anal sex?" Yes, anal sex is anal sex, but anal sex with a man it's still anal sex. A man, but it's a man. But it's still listen. I don't look. Me and my wife don't do no anal shit with us. I'm not busting my wife in the ass or nothing like that. If that's what y'all trying. Nah, we don't play that game around here with us. But it's still a difference though. It doesn't matter. One thing about it, if you having anal sex, a ball might slap and hit you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With a dude, you ain't got to worry about that with no female. You got to worry about that sack hanging.
Yeah, but that's the difference. But still, the ass is the ass. That's why the woman has the vagina.
I disagree with that, brother.
Hey,
I disagree too, man. I think he tripping on that shit.
All right. Go look up. All right.
So hold on. Would you let a woman give you some head?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So would you let a man do it then?
No.
But a mouth is a mouth. So what's the difference?
But listen, I don't even like head like that. You know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know
no.
why?
I asked you what's the difference.
The mouth is a mouth, but I don't like head like that, so I don't really go get it because I've heard of somebody in a situation where, hey, a mouth was a mouth.
Hold on.
They like head.
My son killed a turtle, man. I don't know, man. I might have one on my hand here. I might have a serial killer on my hands. I got to go pray to white Jesus about this one here. He killed the turtle. Listen, man. Bump all that, man. I'm tired of talking about this stuff here, whatever. That shit
I don't
weird.
know how we got onto mouth is a mouth shit, man. I don't, with that. I don't know.
Y'all gonna see.
No, that shit is weird. But anyway, I'm just talking about the whole thing. Like, there's 2 episodes in a row, man. Just like when we had Dante on the show, it's like we did 2 shows about religion. I say I need a break from religion or whatever. I can't do no more about this gay shit or whatever. I'm sorry, man.
Man, this is my first show back, so it's one show for me, man.
Yeah, I don't know how we got into this subject, but it became a subject or whatever. So
we was talking about that Lil Nas X video.
Yeah. Fruit booty ass nigga, man.
Hey,
sing songs to my kids. I don't like that.
Music. It's just especially for, well, I ain't gonna say for everybody, but especially for us African Americans, because our music tends to try to really go to the like they try to be either too raunchy or like demonic or too violent. It's always something over the top. You know, them old rock and roll videos, it has sex or something like that, but our videos be damn near, sometimes be damn near porn, sometimes be a damn near murder scene. Like we definitely, us as black, especially the people that like, I love hip hop, but it's hard for me to tell my daughters about hip hop because hip hop is very violent. Hip hop is very sexist the way it gets presented out there. Now there are good hip hop artists that are not like that, but they're not getting the same looks. You got to go on the internet to look for them. You know what I mean? But sometimes you just want to watch.
I just put some clients on the Rhapsody. They didn't know who Rhapsody was. I'm like,
Rhapsody is tough. I like her.
She's nice. The hardest chick in the game to me or whatever.
Yeah, and she's tough.
And my thing,
she's hard in general.
Yeah, what you mean? Oh, you said something about overall lyrics or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you was calling her gay, but no, shout it dope. But no, I don't think so. No. She rap about dudes and all this type of stuff here, whatever. But that's true. My thing is though, it's like when you speaking on hip hop or whatever. Like I remember we had a show when you were saying like hip hop drives the culture or whatever. Like it drives America. Like the culture follows hip hop or whatever. But is that us, the people that follow hip hop? Is that us leading it, or the establishment that's pushing hip hop to lead the culture, or whatever?
The establishment, for sure.
Because these establishments, in my opinion, these establishments choose who's gonna be the next hot artist or whatever. And just like you might bring up an artist, but that you like or whatever, that's not like I always speak on Jid. Like Jid is the hardest rapper in Atlanta right now to me, man. JID. That's the hardest rapper in Atlanta, but he's not being pushed like that. So you would have to know who he is.
I only know him.
Yeah. He's the hardest rapper in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
He's nice. Yeah. I fuck with him. I like him. Nice.
So in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to that, unless you find it like artists that you might like, but they're not part of that mainstream yet. So the people that we say are is this that get all this the credentials and stuff like that, were they selected or did the people choose them?
Man, that's tough because when you start talking, I start thinking about Kendrick Lamar, man. I'm like, what happened to him? But the last time we heard about
Dante. No, he was just talking about he's gonna go live on his show.
Yeah, but last time I heard about him, he was real heavy on the Israelite stuff. On his last album, on Damn, if you listen to it, he talked about a lot of Israelite stuff.
Yeah. He's definitely. He definitely said I'm an Israelite. He definitely literally said I'm an
Israelite. Don't call me black no more. Yeah. But what have he ain't had an album since. Like you kind of want like what happened to him? You know what I'm saying?
He got married. The same thing I say that happened to God dang on. I was a big J. Cole fan till he got married. When J. Cole got married, I was like, he had a song called I Want to Fold Clothes With You. I hate that song to this day. I hate that album. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? What did she do to you? They say for your eyes only. You should have gave that album to her. You know, I want to fold clothes with you. Nigga, get on with that goof ass shit right there. I hate that song. I'm sorry, I do.
Oh shit. Hold on, man. My goddamn phone finna die. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not gonna say listen. I'm not Crit dope too, shot Crit dope before, but I'm not gonna say
Crit.
this conscious rap though because like I like Freddie Gibbs and he don't rap conscious, but I like his rap though. You know what I'm saying? I was just who else I was telling the client about today? I mean the other day I was asking about damn I can't think of the artist I was talking about because I was playing. I was like, what do you think about this artist here? Benny the Butcher. He's not a conscious rapper, but I like his rap though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that fire.
Yeah, so it ain't just conscious rap, but it's just like the ones that they choose is like they pop artists now. So it's like you gotta have that real crossover type of style or whatever. And one thing I say about DJ, while we seeing artists she be posting, I'm like, oh, I ain't no shot know about that or whatever. So like she up on her music though. I will say that there, but I'm not just a fan of conscious rap. I just like good rap. You know what I'm saying? I like the production behind it and stuff like that. Like that like the Cardi B song, the Up song. I'm like, this shit is goofy as fuck. Why the hell is this shit popular? Exactly. I hate that song. I'm like, what the? But
I ain't say I hate the song, but that shit, I ain't gonna lie, no homo. That shit make me dance though. I ain't gonna lie.
It makes me mad. That's what it do to me. It makes me mad. That's what it do to me. Now, like, I hate this song.
I go front. I've been listening to a lot of like jazz, like like Blackbirds, Grover Washington, Roy Ayers.
Roy Ayers, that's the OG right there. You better do it.
Yeah, like this dude.
That's the OG.
I fuck with y'all. I've been fucking with him. And Idris, this dude is a drummer named Idris Muhammad. Like I don't know, bro. I just really been on my. I don't know, on my jazz way, man, for a while, man. I don't know. I guess I'll get to the point where I love hip hop. I really do, but I'm just starting to kind of
go away from it. Yeah,
but, you know, because
the type of artists I like though, they have those type of productions with it though. It ain't just what you rapping about, the production that goes behind it. I can tell when it's a fly by night shit. Like that damn Up song, that shit pisses me out. Like what the fuck is it? Who came up with this shit?
You know what's worse? That Body song by Megan Thee Stallion. That shit is
I hate that one too. The whole song is body. I couldn't tell you 2 words on it. Body, shake your ass.
That shit.
That shit so goddamn. Pussy and dick. I guarantee you it's in that song. That's all she raps about.
But listen, I'm not just picking on the female artists. It's male artists out here too, man. Just like
it's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, but my thing is though, how I'm viewing the rap game now. I think the men have become the women, and the women have become the man. Because every rap artist got a love song or whatever, and all these females are here talking about eat my pussy. Just like back in the day, all the females had to have that love type of rap song, and the dude talking about give you some head. It's like the whole game has reversed itself.
Yeah. Hey, the game, I go front. Like, this is really the woman's era, bro. Even in hip hop, it's like
Facts.
Women, like women talking like men.
Yeah.
These bitches fact. Like, yo, get some bread, get some head, and I'm gone. You know, niggas used to say some shit like that. But these girls, bro, all they do, they on some we running the game. And but
I'm not. But listen, I'm not mad at that. I mean, because hey, if these dudes they slipping or whatever, it's next in line or whatever. So that's not my issue at all. But you got good artists out here. You got good albums out here. You just got to find them. It's not gonna be on the radio.
Is that the industry pushing women now though? Since they know it's a women movement though.
But I want to know how much.
I think they push these women because they have the biggest homosexual following in the world. Yeah. All these females we named, I bet they gay community is bigger than the women.
Yeah,
I want to know how much it is the consumer as much as the label. Because I remember I was watching this interview by OJ the Juice Man, and that's when he had dropped the song. I think Half a Brick, Whole Brick, right? And then label told him, they're like, bro, this song ain't gonna do shit because you're talking about like literally like breaking down selling drugs. Like these folks ain't not gonna listen to it. As history would tell us, OJ dropped that song and it became one of the biggest songs. So how much? But he said the labels were against putting that song out because of what he was talking about.
But see, when I say the industry, I think that goes beyond the label though, because even the labels have a boss.
But the industry is the labels. That's what I'm saying. If you want, that's the industry. If you want a label,
because what I'm saying, like if let's say he signed to I know he's not, but let's say he signed to No Limit or whatever. But then No Limit is signed to Capitol, so that No Limit has a boss.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the head. I ain't talking about like no. I ain't talking. No, I'm talking about like let's say Atlantic. Okay. Atlantic was telling him that's not gonna do nothing, but the streets made it hot and it got on the radio and everybody was fucking with it. So it's just
true.
like that's what I'm saying.
Right. It's a true comment right here, though.
Yeah.
Y'all do choose who. There's more of y'all, so y'all choose who's the top artist or whatever.
But I just don't understand why women could. I feel like it's good. I don't know, man. I just feel like why do these, at least the female rappers, why do they always gotta over sexualize themselves? It's like sometimes I be wondering.
My opinion, because they always, in my opinion, because they always been over sexualized or whatever. So they was like, if this what y'all want, if this how you see me, I'm gonna be that. I said, these female artists said, I grew up being who you said I was gonna be. So now that, but I also can rap. You know what I'm saying? So I became who you said I was.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't.
The generation before the artists here created what we have now.
I agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. If you listen to like a lot of that, listen to Chronic, bro. The Chronic is like, these motherfuckers, they so disrespectful to women, bro.
Yeah.
But them same women now, they
I love it though.
Now
I love
that
Chronic album. That Chronic album.
It's tough as hell.
It is. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard the Chronic, I ain't fuck with it because of that content. I was just like, this shit is stupid.
Yeah, I heard that right there. That's dope.
As I got older and I got past the whole, like you said, the really disrespectful stuff, the album is a really good album.
Yeah,
but that bitches ain't shit. That bit, it's hard, but it's like, why the fuck you made this song? Like it ain't fun that the homies can't have none. Like what the like you said, the niggas been so disrespectful that women say, okay, now it's our turn. Let us control our sexuality, right. Which I get it. But like, why can't y'all control it? Like, why do y'all gotta like? Why can't you just have one song? Like you go through all these problems of quote unquote being a woman, but you don't never make any songs about those type of issues. You only want to make songs about twerking. But then you talk about women rights and stuff.
I'm finna go against you right now. First of all, I'm gonna say one of my favorite artists of all time. Not my favorite. One of my favorite artists is Too Short, and we know like he's known for saying "bitch." But anyway, when you say like, why do they have to promote that? But when we had these male artists doing the same thing, we saw no issue with it. We was waiting to see the video to see what type of bras they got in the video. So like, it's kind of wrong to say now that they're doing it in their videos, it's a problem with it. Like we waited for the dude.
I agree with it when they did it. Nah, bro. I go just because I watch it. I don't know what y'all. I know who I am. Yes, it's cool sometimes, but there's something. I was like, bro.
I'm not talking about now that you're grown. I'm talking about
like the Chronic. When I first heard it, because it was like.
You say you didn't like it the first time you heard it?
But think about it, in the videos in the Chronic, like the females really weren't in the videos. It was all their homeboys or whatever.
Yeah, that was not that.
But like. Yeah, I'm just saying, like the females really went in the videos off that Chronic album. They really didn't have females in the video. Like think about it now.
Yeah, but remember he pulled out her bra in the video. And shit like that?
But listen. What I'm saying is other artists that we grew up listening to. I'm just not speaking on that one album, bro. Like we grew up and we watched the video, like damn. Even our early mid-20s or whatever, damn. Now we're in our mid-late 30s, where now we got a problem. We becoming an old man now, bro. We becoming that ain't right. Man, listen.
Nah,
listen. As much as I hate that Up song, when she was up there kissing the females, I was like, it's kind of sexy right now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sexy.
Bro, it's over. Yes, of course you're a dude. Yeah, you going, but it's
yeah. What about Tip Drill? Oh man, Tip Drill. How did you feel about that Tip Drill video?
That's my favorite song of all time.
How did you feel about the Tip Drill video, sir?
I mean, it was cool at the time. Videos,
how did you feel? That's what I just said. That's what I just said. I literally just said that, bro.
But I feel like Tip Drill was like, but Tip Drill was a late night video.
It's a classic video.
That's true.
That's true. A late night video. It wasn't getting no rate. It wasn't getting no play on 106 Park.
Classic video.
Like
I agree.
You got the song like
Tip Drill ended late night videos though. What shows be on?
BET Uncut.
BET.
Tip Drill ended Uncut. That's how raw Tip Drill was. But now look at these videos. Now Tip Drill is baby food now.
No, but Tip Drill was the first video I seen showing.
No, I'm talking about compared to the videos the females put out now. No, I'm talking about compared to the videos the females put out now. Tip Drill is G-rated.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
Everything they show we see all the time. You see ass and titties right now on TV. Like
that Nan nigga. Trina.
Oh yeah, Trina. Hey, Trina. Hey, listen. But I just we got
11 minutes left on the show, so just letting y'all know we got 11 minutes left.
All right, cool.
I think the dudes overdid it, and I feel like they was wrong for doing it. And that's why I say I get for women saying now it's our turn to over sexualize ourselves. I just feel like at this right now, the woman got the spotlight on her. And it's just instead of always sexualizing yourself, show that different side that you will claim want men to see and stuff. I get it, you want to shake your ass. I got no problem with you making something about shaking your ass. I understand that's fun to do. But it's other stuff that you go through as a woman that you got to present. You always want to, like it or not, these little girls do watch you. They do listen to your music. Parents are not
listen
always
to Rhapsody,
around.
bro. You listen to Rhapsody.
I was just about to say that. Even though like the variety for us was in the public eye, it has been minimized or whatever because all the artists sound alike or whatever. But even back then, though, when we was coming up, you had this type of artist, you had that type of artist or whatever. So like you do have these females. You got Sid or what? I meant not Sid, but what's her name out there? Shit, what's y'all the name?
There's a lot of females out there.
Yeah, but okay, but yeah. So you have a lot of females out here that rap that type of rap you want, bro. It's basically what you give your attention to. The only reason I know these songs now because I had a radio on at the shop now, whatever, and I don't have the Bluetooth on my the radio I got set up at the shop, so I always have to just put the radio on. But when I put my music on, I put my phone up to it. I don't play all that goofy stuff there, whatever. So it's basically like it's what you give me your attention to. Like now, but we know we listen to the radio, they're gonna play maybe 10 songs the whole day. That's gonna get a constant rotation or whatever. So it's like what you give your attention to, bro. It's like so even though that music got there, don't mean you have to like sit up here and allow that to be what you listen to, like. And then we smart like go ahead.
My bad. I was just gonna say what it is to me. Money rule the world, man. Straight up. I mean, them Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallions, they just making money. They saying what they think they need to say to make some money. Like the minister was saying, like who you know really want to listen to a lot of female conscious rap. If they can't see their ass and titties, they probably ain't really fucking with it. I mean, it ain't right, but that's just what I feel. Like for example, Cardi B is probably more popular than Rhapsody, but in my opinion,
100% she is. 100% she
Rhapsody rap better than Cardi B though. If you
way
just go
better, she'll rap circles around.
Yeah, the straight rapper, lyricist. Yeah. Rhapsody got it. You know, but it comes down to money.
Said, like Minister said, like, she's just not a dope female rapper. She's a dope rapper. No,
right.
So
she's a rapper, exactly.
Right, Lil Sims. That's why I try to speak of Lil Sims or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
So my thing is, now when we say that what female want to listen to, that's when I say the machine coming to play it right there, because machine will force something down your throat. Like Fantasia dope, right? Do you agree?
Yeah.
But when Fantasia first came out, I couldn't stand Fantasia. I felt like she was the ugliest female on TV. God dang on. I hated her shouting and all this type of stuff here. But eventually, I remember I was in Walmart one day and I caught myself singing her song, and Walmart wasn't playing. I'm like, damn, they don't got me. V103, you got me.
Got your ass.
They got me.
I mean, I always liked her backstory, man. Her backstory always, you know what I'm saying, like made me like a little bit for a story. You know?
But then you look how she looked back then and how she looked now. Like money made her look good or whatever. Well, halfway decent. It made her halfway decent. But man, I listen, man. Both of y'all know Jared. And Jared to tell you, I thought I would say Fantasia is the ugliest female on TV. I really felt that like it's her then Serena. They ugly. Let's be honest.
Serena is ugly. Yeah, Serena.
Don't cut her head off. Cut her head off, man. And she cut her head and shoulders off. Because them shoulders pretty big too.
What Fantasia looks a lot. Yeah, you're right. Fantasia looks a lot better now. She like to sing with her shoes off. I think that shit's so sexy. Singing her barefooted. Ooh. I don't think Serena ugly. Serena she's really masculine looking though. I don't think she's ugly.
Man, have you seen her without makeup, bro? Have you seen her without makeup?
I gotta look at a picture of her. I don't think she's ugly.
But she ugly? A horse though, boy.
Ugly. That's why I said cut the head and shoulders off. Like, man, Serena ugly. I don't care what night. Like,
she's right. She
thick,
is a horse.
But she ugly as fuck. Same thing about goddamn. And that I ain't saying I'm the most attractive. Some people might say I'm ugly or whatever. I don't care. I'm married. Somebody chose me, whatever. I don't care. Fuck it. But but you know what I'm saying? Like saying like Fantasia, she looks decent now. I ain't gonna say she look good. She look decent now, and she don't got thick though. I don't know what she been eating, but she don't got thick because she used to be like little and just ugly and you know. And but see, think about Cardi B ugly. Have you seen Cardi B without makeup? That bitch look
Cardi
like
B's
trash.
Ugly.
She looked like trash without the makeup.
Nah, bro.
Have you seen her without makeup?
And now before she got the teeth fixed,
No, I'm talking about. Have you seen her without makeup after the teeth got done?
I can't say that I have. I don't think so. I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. But listen, her teeth. Okay. Close her mouth without the makeup. The bitch look like trash. Same thing about goddamn. Who was out here? I want to say Rihanna got the biggest forehead in the world. Right now, you type in Rihanna and type in the letter F. Watch forehead come up. All you gotta do is type. And I tell people at the shop, I'm like, Rihanna got the biggest forehead ever. Have you? Because I remember before Rihanna blew up, she was on that My 16 thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Where they had the birthday parties on MTV, but My Sweet 16 or whatever. So whoever the little young cat was that was in parent, I can't remember whose child it was, but he wanted to go on a date with Rihanna. And this one before she blew up now, and she ain't had that bang over her head. She ain't had that bang, huh? She ain't had that bang.
Got some strong features, boy.
I told you. She like her daddy.
Right.
She had that bang on her head.
I was like, damn, okay, TJ might be right. I'm trying to save you. I'm like, damn, bitch, come on.
No, I'm just being honest. Like right now, if you type in Rihanna F, it's not like Rihanna, she has a forehead this big. You know what I'm saying? That's why she always got to cover it up with her. No, I'm just sexy. Y'all be looking at the body.
Rihanna ain't got no body. Rihanna's dog, man. Come on, bro.
She got her petite body. Some petite females got just it's sexy. So all I'm saying is Rihanna got the biggest forehead ever. I had all three of our foreheads up, and we still ain't got Rihanna forehead.
Bro, you tripping, bro? Rihanna's cute, bro. That sound like you hating.
No, well, right now I want you on your phone or whatever you looking at. Type in Rihanna and put the letter F. Watch and see what pop up. I ain't on your computer. It ain't my history that's gonna pop up. Just type in Rihanna F.
It's actually finna gonna pop up.
Okay, yeah, that's she making money off that now. Yeah. You're right.
She got forehead reduction.
How's that even possible? That's your skull. Hey. How's that possible? No, she covers it up with her hair. And, you know,
her forehead ain't that big. Yeah, it depends on how she has her hair. But if she has her hair, CJ over exaggerating.
If she got to cover her hair to cover her forehead, she got a big forehead or whatever. I'm not knocking these females or whatever. All three of them can get it. All three of them can get it. So don't get me wrong. I just have sex with Fantasia because she's famous. I'm really not attracted to Fantasia at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just because she's famous. Like, yeah, knocked out. Same thing with Oprah. I'm not attracted to Oprah at all. But hey, she got that money. But you said Whoopi Goldberg looked good, which is the dumbest thing
she's
ever.
Not ugly.
I ain't never said that shit, bro.
She looked like Morgan Freeman with a wig on.
Fantasia look good with long hair,
but she doesn't have long hair though.
Well, she look good like with her hair, but I like girls.
But she doesn't have long hair though. So once again, when you laying up with these females and you wake up in the morning next to them. It's different. Only time I seen a female make herself look good in the morning, it was an episode of Different World where Whitley was in the bed. This was the last season 6, and they was married. She was married to Dwayne Wayne or whatever. And she got up in the morning, did her hair, threw some water on her face, swished some mouthwash around, and went laid in bed, made herself look real sexy and all that type of stuff when you wake up. That's the only time they look good when they wake up, bro. When they ain't made up and all that, that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. And I'm just not into females with all the makeup and all that type of stuff there. That's just not.
I'm not into females who got surgery.
I agree with you.
Enhancement surgery. Let me say that.
I don't know. Nicki Minaj ass actually it fits her, brother. It's big. It looked weird that they had it that when she was sitting on it, it seemed like she was sitting on a pillow and a balloon at the same time, but it fits her.
You think Nicki Minaj?
Nah, even when she had a flat ass, they had
she cute. She pretty.
Yeah, she cute.
She fine. Nigga.
No, even when she had a flat ass, or she was out there battle rapping or freestyle or something like that, and she was still cute then with no makeup or nothing like that. It's like an old video or whatever. I think out of her, Megan and Cardi B, she's the most attractive.
Hell yeah, by far. Megan cute though. Megan kind of cute though. I ain't gonna lie. She is.
Okay, here we go, bro. Take the makeup off.
Oh, she's still okay. Megan Scott without makeup. She's still okay, bro.
She got them hard cheekbones and all that, bro.
Damn, nigga, you like, come on, bro.
She got masculine features too, bro. It ain't like Serena. It ain't like Serena because Serena look just like her daddy. Like it's like her daddy with a wig on. Hey, look, man, we finna end this show or whatever. Like, we really got to some goofy talk or whatever. You know, I think everybody will stop tuning in. It don't matter. But Minister, since you was the last join in, brother, go ahead and finish the show off, and then Trey, then me, and we'll call it a show.
Cool.
I just want to say, shout out to Amazon Prime. I like having my shit here in 2 days. I get kind of spoiled now. Like I've been ordering shit. Like we want that shit to hit tomorrow. I don't like waiting 3 to 5 days no more. Really had nothing much going on, man. Man, just I don't know. Shout out.
All right, cool. I'll say what we talked about first. What first thing we talked about?
Man, it was a freestyle show, bro. So
Derrick Jackson people, good luck. You listen to Lames, to the gay community. I don't hate you, okay? I just want that to be on record. I don't hate you. To me, you're just living immoral, in my opinion. That's all. I know my opinion don't mean nothing to you. That's cool. But the show is called, Miseducated Opinion. So I gave mine.
No, I'm not saying this.
Other than that, man, hey, peace and love to everybody, man. Peace and love. That's it.
Yeah, I say I agree with Trey. We call this show a Miseducated Opinion for a reason, because we giving out ignorant opinions about stuff we feel. We ain't got no 100% facts behind it. But it is our authentic opinion, though. One thing I say, we are authentic. We don't always agree, because I don't know if we really agreed on anything on this show, this episode here, because we all had all different angles on it or whatever. But that's the beauty of what we do. Like, we're not coming on here and we coerce to do like this. Like we get together and say, you take this angle and take that angle right there. We're just three man talking, and the people that follow us, y'all like it or whatever. For the topics, I don't know, man. It was what it was. Maybe next week we might have something serious to talk about or whatever, or it might be another episode like this, which is cool too, because it was all authentic or whatever. But this is what we do, and we do it every Sunday, 6 o'clock ish.
6 o'clock ish.
A strong ish behind that or whatever. But pretty much that's it. Peace.
Perfect. Oh.
Yeah, brother, we ain't off yet. We
still alive, dog.
Yeah, I gotta